Hey, welcome back guys to another video. This is my Metal Gear Solid 2 Extreme / Big Boss Rank / Dog Tags playthrough. Yeah, we're doing this on Extreme. We're going to get Bigger Boss Rank and we're going to be getting 29 dog tags in the tanker and 39 dog tags in the plant. So with this and other dog tags from Very Easy and Easy will get you these stealth camos. So if you come into your master guide and look on the code name requirements on that page, you can see exactly what is required for a big boss rank. For Extreme, you have to play in difficulty Extreme. You need to have 3 alerts or less. They are all story related, so you basically can't get any more alerts. 0 kills, 0 rations, 0 continues, so if you do die, you have to reload. Quit title screen, sorry guys, and reload your save. Under 3 hours and under 700 shots. We use about 530 shots here, so you have 100 or so to spare. And my saves, I save before the soldier ambush, fortune fight, Fatman fight, the Harrier fight, the oil fence, and then 3 at the end, Tengu, Metal Gear Ray, and Solidus. It's up to you if you want to move some about. The important ones I would say are soldier ambush, Fatman, Harrier, the oil fence, and then 1 at the end. Yeah, that's pretty much all you want to do. Problem is, at the end, you have like 3 boss fights kind of all together. And you don't want to be redoing all them again if you die on one. So what you want to do first, guys, come into boss survival. And you just want to fight a snake and just practice this strategy with Olga. Right, so straight away, run over to this gap. You want to be about here, about a step or 2 away. And you get a little cutscene first. And then you've got literally like a second or 2 to quickly shoot her before she runs away to the corner. It's very important you shoot her before she runs away to the corner, because if you can manage to do that, then when she comes back to here, she'll almost always stand on the left, and then you just wait for her leg to come into view and shoot her, and just keep doing that, guys. When she does step here, I don't shoot straight away. I normally wait for about a second. Sometimes if I shoot straight away, it seems to miss more often. And then after a cutscene, guys, just sort of reposition your aim, ready for where she's going to put a foot, and just keep doing that. Yeah, it's very important. As soon as you get control, run straight towards the gap. Like I say, you want to be about a step or 2 away, then quickly crouch and quickly shoot her before she runs away to that corner and triggers that corner cutscene. If you do not manage to shoot her before, then it kind of messes up this whole strategy. Like I said, she might stand on the right instead of the left. And when she stands on the right, it's more difficult to hit her. So that's pretty much it, guys. And then once you've got a strategy going, all you're going to do, as you see me doing, just stay here and just wait for it to walk into view. With that as well, it's quite important you kill her quickly. Because if you take too long, then she'll go and hide behind the blanket at the back and you won't be able to see her, or she'll turn on the spotlight. So that's the easiest way. So before we go, guys, so you need radar off. So yeah, go into options and turn radar off, and then we're going to choose, well, I'm going to choose load game. I'm going to choose my easy cleared safe, because like I say, I'm getting some dog tags in this in order to unlock all the camos. Yep, you want tanker plant and you want extreme. I think at the moment I have like 50 dog tags. Yeah, you want to choose radar off, very important. I think I've got 50 of snake. Yeah, and you want game over if discovered. Yeah, game over if discovered. It just makes it quicker, you know, and you don't mistakenly not notice a alert. If you mess up, you can just get spotted and then just exit the title screen, guys, and just reload your save a little bit quicker if you've got that on. Alright, so let's go. So yeah, please pay attention, guys. This is very sort of timing. It relies on timing quite a lot of these strategies, and this can be quite difficult. But I've made the saves where all of the difficult parts are. So yeah, they're the dog tags. We've got a snake, 50. So straight away, turn around, run to the far side and follow this wall to the north, and then hide behind this wall. The reason being is because on the extreme there's a guy on the top there, and if you run forward here, we'll see you. So you got to run back, left, hide behind this wall. You want to crouch, wait for him to turn back, and then go in the door. The reason we're crouching is because we're going to get a cold, and we're not getting the medicine, so it's going to sort of let it cure itself. But if you crouch, you will not sneeze. Right, as soon as you come in here, hide against this wall, and you see our guard walking away. Then we're going to come up behind him and hold him up, get his dog tag, and then trank him. Like I say, I'm getting pretty much most dog tags. I think about 80%. I get I think 3 extra with Snake. Yeah, in this locker here, guys, it's some M9 ammo, so pick it up. Yeah, with Snake, I think you need 86 for a stealth camo. I get 89, and with Raiden, you need 121, and I get 126. So since you come in here, press against this wall, move over to the corner, wait for that guard to walk to the right, and then knock. Come over here, hide and crouch. Make sure you crouch, otherwise you're going to cough. When he goes to investigate the noise, hold him up, get his dog tag, and trank him. Right, once you've done so, look to the west for when that guard turns away. Once he looks north, run after him and quickly hold him up. Like I say, this is very, very reliant on timing, guys. Yeah, hold him up, get his dog tag, and then trank him. Now you want to crawl over to this guy. He's probably just walked up steps and he's looking out the window. We're crawling over to him because if not, you're going to cough on your way over. So crawl over, then stand up, hold him up, and try to get his dog tag. Now be very careful knocking into enemies when there's more than one around. I mean, it doesn't matter, this is the last enemy in this room, but knocking into enemies makes a lot of noise on extreme difficulty, so just be very, very careful when holding enemies up that you do not knock into them unless you've already got everybody. Yeah, grab them N9 bullets, guys, behind the bar. Come up the steps. Yeah, there's a text guide on this, by the way, guys. We can find a good list of everything as well. So you're going to come up here, hold up this guy, trank him afterwards once you've got the dog tag. Yep, then I'm going to grab some more M9 bullets underneath your steps. These bullets are not here after defeating Olga, so it's going to grab them now. An extra 5 bullets, I guess. Right, up the steps. Right, so this camera, just wait beneath it until it turns to the south. You can either press against the wall and shimmy along, or just make sure you're facing right like me. And as soon as it turns fully south, walk across. Now here, quickly sprint over to this guy. Before he gets to the fork, hold him up and then drag him back a little bit like so. And then get his dog tag. Do not knock into him. The reason you pulled him back is because there's an enemy in the southeast corner and he will see you hold him up otherwise. And once you tranked him, open this door and you want to aim about there, ready. A guard is going to patrol down there and then he's going to stop and we're going to trank him. Like so, be quick before he looks in your direction. We trank him there because if not, this guard might see, yep, and then you go to that wall, you knock on it and wait for the southeast guard to come around to you. Yeah, but that last guy, because you tranked him behind the table, this guy will not see him when he comes to investigate. And then when he comes to check on his buddy, hold him up, guys, get his dog tag and trank him. That second guard who tranked, he's stubborn anyway, so we can't get his dog tag yet. That's why I've already tranked him. Now when you come along here, make sure you stick to the wall, otherwise that camera will see you. Yeah, stick to the wall like so. And then come to the steps. So we're going to be fighting Olga in a minute, guys. So exactly like that strategy I just showed you at the start on boss survival. As soon as you get control, run about a step away from the middle, from the gap between the crates. Quickly crouch and aim. Shoot her before she runs away to the corner. Yeah, there we go. Get ready to shoot her. And there we go. Yep, that's it. That's all you need to do. Now, when she comes back, she's going to go to the left. So I'm just getting my aim on the spot ready. Like I say, don't shoot straight away because you're likely to miss. And the fire rate on the M9 is not particularly fast. Yeah, see, I waited about a second. Yeah, careful. I did mess up a little bit here. Luckily, I did manage to recover. Yeah, but you'll find if you do mess it up, standing up and then releasing first person mode seems to make her go back to left. Makes it more likely that she will anyway. Because she lobbed a grenade and I came back and she seemed to run back to left because I quickly stood up and exited first person. Yeah, because normally if you do miss her, she'll just run to the right and lob a grenade from the right as well. But hopefully you don't mess it up like I did, guys, and it just works really well for you. Yeah, see, I've got her in the rhythm now, so good to go. Yeah, I didn't want to make a save here because it's very early in. I mean, what are we? We are about 8 minutes into the actual guide. You know, the actual playthrough itself. Yeah, one more. But between the timings for my safe, so the soldier ambush, that will be 15 minutes. Fortune is 47 minutes. Fatman is 52. Harrier is 1 hour 12. Oil fence is 1 hour 43. So there's quite a time gap between the first and second save and the fourth and fifth save. Yeah, pick her up, guys, and the dropper to get a dog tag. And you want to come in here and grab the USP ammo. Then we're going to go back outside. Because there's a guard on the east, but he's stubborn guard, and you're not going to have any ammo to scare him with. So quickly grab that, and then go back outside. Yep, you're going to get cold as well doing this. I think if you're outside during cutscenes as well, I think that adds to the time. Because in the official guide, yeah, hold him up, he's stubborn. Yeah, in the official guide, it says it takes about 60 seconds, I think, to get a cold on extreme. But pretty much as soon as you start a game, you seem to almost have a cold. So I think maybe cutscenes outside count towards the time. But you can either use medicine to cure it, or it seems to cure itself, I think, after a certain time has passed, or when you've gone through so many rooms. So once in here, guys, go down the steps, wait for that guy to walk past, and then track him with the M9. Then knock on the wall to track his mate. I think he sees him anyway when you knock him out, but just knock on the wall just in case. Yeah, when he comes round, hold him up and trank him. No need to get his dog tag. We've already got his 2 dog tags. Yeah, trank him. Right. This guy. Remember to keep to south wall so avoid that camera. Yeah, by the time you've taken out them 2, this guy should be looking down here. And you can quickly run past him and get this. Hold him up, guys. He's stubborn. So you're going to have to shoot near him and get his dog tag. Yeah, time is very, very important there. If you think he might have been a bit slow, just wait for him to walk and then walk back. Now in here, quicker come in here, grab the M9 bullets and then come back out and press against this wall. Now you've got to be very quick here. As soon as you open that door to pantry, go in, grab the M9 bullets, come back outside. Press against the wall. Once you see this guy, turn around, run behind him, hold him up and get his dog tag. Guyver. David Hayter actually played the Guyver in the movie. Right, so here, you're going to crouch against this wall and you're going to crouch. Sorry, press against this wall and crouch. Yeah, because if not, you're going to sneeze. Right, and you're going to hold him up when he walks past to the middle. Get his dog tag. Carefully, do not go any further forward along that west corridor because there is a camera. Yep, then once you knocked him out, get a camera, guys. Yeah, so the 3 story alerts, they're all at the end. The oil fence counts as a story alert. And also both Tengu fights. Yeah, that's your 3 alerts. So once you're in here, head into the main passage and head south. Now once you get to this corner, wait, because there's the guard. He's going to walk west in a second. You can just see him there. That's it, you just turn back. Right, I'm going to hold him up when he turns around. Get a dog tag. Yeah, so like I was saying, guys, I get 3 extra dog tags with Snake. I think there's about 4 which I don't get, and there's about 15 which I don't get on Raidens. So here, you can wait for him to reach the steps, then you're going to shoot him in his body to make him stop, and then give him a headshot. It just makes it easier to hit his head, guys, if you shoot him in the chest first, because it makes him stop. Now you're going to wait for his friend, come and investigate, and then going to trank him as well. There you go, like so. We've already got these dog tags. So, yep, no need to worry about getting them anymore. So once you trank them 2, come down the steps and enter the engine room. Now, this very first dog tag, this guy will despawn if you exit and come back in or if you continue. So you've got to do this very first time. Hold him up, get his dog tag. You can knock onto this guy. This guy you can knock into to knock him back. But you must be quick before the guy further below comes within sort of like hearing range. Yeah, this guy here. And then jump over this railing, wait for him to walk past, drop down. Don't worry. You have silent footsteps when you drop in. hold him up, and you might want to drag him about here, because if not, sometimes his dog tag will fall down the hole. And do not knock into this guy, because the guy below will hear you. Hold him up, get his dog tag, and go down steps. Hold up this guy on the right. Get his dog tag and trank him. And then this pillar, we're going to hide against it on this side. Yeah, press against it. And just look on the left, you'll see a guard walk past in a second. There he comes. Once he turns around, run after him and get his dog tag. Yep, so Metal Gear Solid 3 to do next, guys. And I think that's going to be a lot simpler, because you can do platinum in one playthrough on that. Yeah, so once you've got that dog tag, come in here. Now you want to walk so far along there until that guard turns around and starts walking towards you. If you don't walk down that lower passage, he'll just stay in the far corner. So you have to walk down that passage a little bit to make him come up towards you. But he will stop just like that, and then he will turn around. Once he turns around, go behind him, hold him up. You can run past him and get his dog tag. I guess there's a chance that might fall down below, but otherwise it's going to be too... I'm not going to drag him anyway, it's going to be too far away. But we do get, like I say, we do get 3 extra dog tags anyway. Right, and then come up here. Now be very careful. If you're too slow, he might be looking down, because you see in a second he does eventually look down the steps. I'm just going to wait here to show you. Yep, so he does eventually look down the steps, so just be very careful you're not too slow. And then once safe to do so, hold him up, get his dog tag. A lot of dog tags in this engine room. That's what, 6? I think 6? No, 7 altogether, with this guy near as well. Yeah, I think it's 7. Right, so once that cutscene triggers, this guy will cut through this door. Be ready to hold him up as soon as he comes through. Before he gets a chance to call for help, or tell HQ, because otherwise they'll call back, ask him why he's not answering. Yeah, he's stubborn, so shoot next to him, get his dog tag, guys, and trank him. Right, there's 3 bombs we need to deactivate now. So there's one control unit there. You can just see it from this corner, but if you want a better view of it, climb up here. Yep, so shoot that first control unit. Then the second one, go and lay down, and you can just see that one on the left side near the door. And then the third one, guys, is just over there. You'll know if you've missed one, because if you have, when you approach that hallway, Otacon will call you. So you know if you've missed one. And then open this door. The first save is very, very close, guys. It's coming up. Just got a little bit further to go. So you're going to carry on down here until you see the first guard. Then shortly after, you're going to enter the first room on the right when you see him. And there he is. So yeah, this room here. That's it. Hide around the corner and now shoot that light with your M9. He'll come to check out the noise. Or why it's got dark all of a sudden. And when he walks past, you're going to hold him up. Get his dog tag. And then trank him. Then you're going to wait about here. Once you hear the music, wait for the guy to come around the corner. And then hold him up and get his dog tag as well. Yeah, then this last guy, he's a bit awkward. So just be very, very careful. If you want to play it safe, wait until he's just fallen asleep. Yeah, there he is. I just keep running along until I get to a small room with the vents on the floor, on the south part of the floor. And the pipe is on the north wall. Now once he falls asleep, grab him, drag him into the middle, and then hold him up. Yep, and then get his dog tag and trank him. The reason I do that way is because sometimes when you try and hold him up when he's trying to sleep, it bugs out. I'm not sure why it happens, but sometimes you just don't hold him up properly and he will see you. So it's safer just to grab him, drag him into the middle so his back's to you, and then do it that way. Or you could just trank him, guys, if you don't want to mess that up. Just trank him. I mean, we do get 3 extra dog tags anyway. Right, save your game. So this is save number 1, guys. Like I say, it's about 15 minutes in. 15 minutes and 54 seconds to be precise. Yep, so save number 1. The soldier fight / ambush. Right, so once you're ready to go, grab this M9 bullets around the north side of these pipes. Yeah, because this bit's quite reliant on skill, you know, when you're aiming. So straight away, stand up, do a roll over to here, and you're just going to keep shooting. You're going to try to headshot all the enemies as quick as you can, guys. Yeah, try to crouch occasionally. Normally when they first stand up, they will shoot, and normally when they finish shooting, they will pause for a second or two before they go back into cover. So if you hear any gunshots, you want to crouch and then stand up straight after, and then try to headshot them quickly before they go back into cover. Sometimes they just won't hit you, and if you do enter critical health, guys, you can crouch to recover out of critical health. That always works. You see I'm orange now. If I crouch, my health will slowly refill back to blue. That will always happen, you see, just refill back to blue. Just bear that in mind. And the key is to try and kill these, well, not kill them, I mean you're using the M9. Remember, we can't kill any enemies before they get a chance to lob grenades. He managed to lob one then. There'll be 8 enemies to begin with. Once you kill the first 8 enemies, well, sorry, trank them, 3 enemies will storm your location, all in a line. But once you trank the first one, the other 2 will pause in place for a second or two. So as soon as you get the first enemy of them last 3, which try to storm you, as long as you get the first one, the other 2 are pretty easy because they just stand still for a second or two. And as you saw there, once you get the first 8, I run to the left, so I'm actually in the path of the enemy, so they're sort of walking straight towards me. And it's just it makes it an easier target. Right, once you get control back, guys, and hold number 1. Open the door behind you, and you'll find some M9 bullets, just in case you're a little bit low. And then climb down this ladder. There's one guard in here we're going to hold up. I'll show you him in a second. So you can actually see him here. If you look on the left of the screen, you'll see a guy walking in a second. There he is, see that guy walking? He's the one we're going to hold up. And if you need more ammo, by the way, 15 should be enough, you know, that ammo pickup we just took. But there's a ladder on the southwest which leads you to some ammo as well. Yeah, that ladder just there. Right, so you're going to go right and then left around here. Watch out for the loud flooring. And by the time you get to here, this guy should be about here. He will turn left in a second. Once he does so, hold him up, get his dog tag, and then trank him. You always have to trank these guys. You can't punch them. It has no effect. They'll just see you pretty much straight after. You have to trank them. Right, so hold number 2. There's 2 guards in the bottom here. We're just going to get the one on the right to begin with, and then we'll get the one on the sort of northwest later. So yeah, crawl beneath the projector. And you can see the guards in this room, they do change directions sometimes. Yeah, so carefully walk across that loud flooring, and you want to wait here. Do not go any further forward, because as you can see, the guards are kind of looking in your direction, kind of. Right, once you turn back to the northwest. Yep, there we go. Come down here and then wait for this guy to walk back to the right. Hold him up, trank him, get his dog tag, and then take the northeast exit. But just watch out for that loud flooring just there, guys. Yeah, careful. You can either walk, roll across, or try to avoid it like I did. Right, hold number 3. There's going to be a guard immediately on your right. So quickly, come around here, stick against the walls. Once you get to the middle, take a picture of Metal Gear from the front. Again, keep to the walls and come to the bottom left corner and take a photo of Metal Gear from the southwest. Make sure you use the camera and not the digital camera. It's got to be the normal camera. Right, back in hold number 2. Press against this wall and knock on the wall about there. Do not knock on the wall too close to the door, otherwise he'll walk down too far. Yeah, you want him to wait about there. Once he turns around, you're going to run behind him and quickly hold him up. There we go. Try to be quick before he reaches the loud flooring. You can, if you want to, you mess this up, just go outside the room and come back in. Yep, hold him up, get his dog tag, and then go back out. Now, as soon as you exit this room, guys, that guard's going to be on the left. So run forward and then left, that guard there. Yep, hold him up and trank him. He seems to, depending on your entrance into this room, he moves. So yep, hold him up and trank him quickly. And then hold up this guard, trank him. Again, be very quick, so there's a guy in the middle slowly making his way towards you. Yep. And you want to grab him and you're going to drag him to the far northwest. To follow my path, like I said, there's a guy in the middle slowly making his way towards you. So you want to be quick here before he gets within range of spotting you. So yeah, drag him all the way down here and you want to drop him about here. Because we're going to knock on the wall in a second and attract the middle guard. But he will see his mate and walk towards him. So he doesn't walk around the corner and immediately see you. Yeah, that guy there, just knock on the wall. He'll spot you. But as he gets closer, he'll see his friends. And you can hold him up from behind. Yeah, there you go. And that's it, guys. That is the final dog tag on the tanker. So, yeah, we've got 20... How many extra do we get on the tanker? Like I said, we get 3 extra. So you need 80, I think. I forget now. No, sorry, you need 76 dog tags on the tanker for stealth camo. But we've now got 79 in total. Yeah, then you come along here. Don't worry, the guard shouldn't see you when you're running behind that railing. Yeah, take a picture of the Marines logo from the northeast and be very careful here. Make sure the guards are not looking right when you run past here. And then take your final picture of Metal Gear guys from the southeast. Yep, so 79 dog tags and you need 76 for stealth camo. Right, so interact with the terminal, download all the pictures to Oddcon, and that's it, guys. Now to place Raiden. Yeah, so the next save is at the Fortune fight. It's still about 15 minutes away. So it's up to you if you want to wait or you want to move that save. The Fortune fight isn't hard. It's not hard at all. The problem is if you just make one little mistake, you can get killed instantly. That's why I make a save there. So it's up to you if you want to move that one about. And like I say, I make 3 saves right at the end. You might want to move one of them saves about. It's up to you. Right, as soon as you get control of this Raiden, yeah, I've got 87 dog tags. At the end of this, we're going to end up with 126 as Raiden, and you need 121 total for stealth camo. Yeah, if you followed my easy and very easy guides, the M9 now is all the way in the warehouse. So you're going to have no weapon, guys, for a short period. You're actually going to get the USP before you get the M9. Right, so come near, interact with the node, make sure the radar is off. And there's actually 3 enemies in this room now. This bit can be a little bit tricky, actually. Because you have to knock the enemies out and then recover very, very quickly on extreme. When they're, you know, knocked unconscious or choked unconscious. Yeah, the M9 is the best, but obviously we do not have that at the moment, so we can't use it. Yeah, like I say, make sure radar is off on the node as well. Right, so first one, we're going to go to the guard in the bottom right. And as soon as he stands up, we're going to start choking him. Do not choke him 10 times because you will break his neck. Remember, we cannot get any kills. You're going to choke him like 6 to 8 times, then release him. And then again 6 to 8 times and release him. Because that will like reset the timer, the choke count, sorry. And I want to choke him about here. So like I say, about 6 to 8 times release, 6 to 8 times release. And then once he falls down, knock on there to attract his mate. Now because you dropped his mate there, that should attract him when he comes around the corner. And they can get him from behind. Like I say, you've got to be very quick here before that first guy wakes up. Now once they're both knocked out, come around here. There's a guy behind the forklift. Do not walk any further forward just until that guy on the forklift sees you. You'll see the exclamation mark above his head. And then quickly come the elevator, guys, by taking the path on the right. Yeah, like I say, you've got to be very quick there. Otherwise, that first guy, he wakes up very quickly. So you've got to be very quick. That's why I dropped him as well. So if he does stand up, he should be facing away. Just give you a little bit more time to him get into the lift. But yeah, that's that bit done, guys. Right, so come over here, crouch beneath this fence. And come into the western door. Yeah, the guards I chose to avoid, you know, the dog tags, are the ones which are a bit annoying to get, where you have to like knock him out, then wake him up again, knock him out, because there's just too many guards. Yeah, there's some rooms where you have to knock them all out just to get to one of them, and you have to wake them all up one by one to get a dog tag. Yeah, I've tried to avoid them once. So yep, come straight through there, out the northwest exit. That guard will be walking right, so he won't see you. We'll hold him up later, don't worry. Right, now we're going to quickly go along here. Yeah, watch out for that loud throwing. I just use my cartwheels now. As long as you're quick, you can quickly get to this guy and knock him out with chokes. Remember, 6 to 8, release, 6 to 8, release, 6 to 8, release. And I normally knock him out. Just be ready to grab him again just in case it doesn't. Right, transformer room, little cutscene. You'll get the USP now. So you can now hold up enemies. The problem is it's not silenced yet, so just be very, very careful. Enemies, obviously, run extreme, so very, very alert. They have like daredevil type of hearing and eyesight as well. Yeah, so grab them. Did I say USB? Sock bullets. Sorry. Yeah, so Sock is Raiden and USP is Snake. Yeah, so I'm not going to make a safe. Yeah, up here and in this doorway. So it's going to be a little cutscene. We're going to skip it. Yeah, we'll grab a shaft grenade. You cannot hold a lot of ammo, guys, on extreme. Only 6 grenades maximum, unfortunately. But there's 2. We use them quite a bit to disrupt cameras. Sometimes a lot easier to just lob a shaft grenade as opposed to shooting them. So once in the dining hall, no enemies to start with. And you're going to head to the north for the cutscene with Stillman. Now on extreme, as soon as you get control back, both the enemies are going to spawn in the dining hall. The enemy to the northwest is stubborn. We're not going to get dog tag because if you try to hold him up and shoot to scare him, there's a chance the southern guy will hear you. So as soon as you get control, we're going to head south. We're going to hold up the southern guy only. And you're going to choke him unconscious. And then you're going to get the defuse the C4 bomb. Yep, so this guy here. This is all from memory, by the way. This is all in my text guide. But yeah, as soon as he walks past, quickly get behind him and hold him up. So yeah, just wait for him to walk past. Yeah, there's dog tag, like I say. Choke him unconscious. Do not break his neck. There we go. Once you choked him unconscious. Yep, defuse that bomb. The problem is as well, when you're choking enemies unconscious, you do not have much time before they wake up. So if you try and get two dog tags, and all you're doing is choking enemies unconscious, you might not have time to get the second one before the first one wakes up. So it can be a little bit messy. So here, use USP and shoot that. Don't worry, there's no enemies here. Yeah, just shoot that Cypher. No ammo respawns either on extreme unless you're in a boss fight arena. Then it reloads when you get low. Right, so transformer room. I'm going to avoid these 2 enemies. So first of all, quickly come in here. Spam triangle to close that door. And then quickly defuse this bomb. There's 2 enemies here. One does the sort of like anti-clockwise lap around this room. And another one patrols up and down in the middle. Yeah, but by the time it takes you to defuse that bomb, you should be able to run south and go straight for that door. There's 2 cameras in that passageway on the left. But we're not going that way, so it don't matter. And there's loud floor in there. That don't matter either because you're not going that direction. Now here, wait for that guy to turn back. And then run after him. And hold him up. Careful on this loud flooring. And careful if you knock into him as well. Because his friend will hear. So try not to knock into him. Yeah, hold him up. Get a dog tag. There we go. Again, be careful on the loud flooring. Yeah, the other guy will get his dog tag later. Don't worry. Yeah, we're going the south way first. And we're going the north way later. Right, so once in the pump room. Yeah, we're going to go upstairs here. While that guard is looking away. Because there's more bombs on extreme, by the way. To defuse. Yeah, so up here. Head to the bottom left. So you're behind the guards. You're going to hold him up. Get his dog tag. And then quickly defuse the bomb. Yeah, aim at his penis if you want. They seem to surrender quicker when you aim there. Yeah, you might want to drag him a little bit to the left. You'll see in a second. Because you do not want to wake him up by mistake. When you try to defuse this bomb. Because coolant spray will wake up enemies very, very quickly. Just want to make sure they're not within range. Yeah, but that bomb's just on that tank, guys, on the outside of the fence. So make sure you've got that bomb. Come in here, grab the shaft grenades. There's no claymore there yet. That claymore appears after being fortune. Yep, and then come in the pump room via the east exit. Now come in here, there is a guard here. Yep, so wait for him to walk away. We're not going to get him yet. We're going to come up the steps. The problem is if you hold him up and choke him unconscious now, by the time you get back he'll probably wake up. So we're going to choke him unconscious and get his dog tag when we get back out of these pipes. Yeah, crawl along here and defuse this bomb with a coolant spray. And you'll find once you start crawling back, the guard would have done almost a full lap, and it'll sort of be walking back to a sort of start point. Yeah, so that's all the bombs done. You can check your map if you want, just want to make sure you haven't missed any. But you shouldn't have if you follow me well. Yep, so there he is. You can see he's just kind of walking back now to a start point. Yep, and you want to wait here. Do not go any further forwards and make sure you stay laying down, otherwise he'll see you. Yeah, wait there for him to walk south. There you go. Now stand up and run after him, guys. Hold him up. There you go. It doesn't matter that your weapon is still loud because you're not going to be firing it. Just using it to scare him. Yep, then choke him out. Unconscious, sorry. Yeah, do not break his neck. Choke him unconscious. Remember, if I by mistake say choke somebody to death, I don't mean it's just a mistake. I mean choke him unconscious. Now for this guy, wait for him to turn around, hold him up from behind. He is stubborn, but it doesn't matter about the noise because the other guy is unconscious. Yep, and then get his dog tag, guys. And if you're quick, yep, you can get out of the door before he drops his guard. So you don't need to actually choke him out if you're quick. You can get out before he gets a chance to call for help. Yep, so here, shoot that cipher quickly. Try to be quicker than me. Yep, once you got it, quickly run to the far east. And you see that guy down there, you want to quickly get down behind him. Normally, I'm a little bit quicker than this. Yep, he'll walk all the way along there. And another thing, I think he normally just like a lap. He'll walk down one step, up the other step, and then walk around. Yeah, let's get his dog tag. And then choke him unconscious. Do not kill him. Just choke him unconscious. Right, and up the steps. Yeah, you want to take the upper exit here. We're going to get the M9 now. There's also, there's 4, no, is it 4? Yes, 4 guards here. Right, so you're going to wait for that guard to turn back. Wait for him to turn back, and then run into a room on the right and grab the M9 finally. Along with 2 ammos for it. Yep, there we go. Right, come back out here. Do not trank him yet. Yep, do not trank him. Wait for him to, we're going to get him later. Hide against the wall, wait for that guy to walk down. And then quickly hold him up before he looks in your direction. That's it, get his dog tag, trank him, and then follow this guy. You're going to come behind him. Now, when you do hold him up, be very careful you do not knock into him. If you knock into this guy, the guards below are going to hear and they're going to come up to investigate. Just carefully nudge around, carefully move around him like I did. Hold him up and then jump over this railing and drop down. Now, when you're on top of these crates, the enemies below here cannot see you. So don't worry. That's it. Defuse the bomb from up here. Yeah, then back to M9. Now, see that guy to the south. Wait for his torch to turn away. And then quickly drop down and hold up this guy before he turns back. That's it. And then what we're going to do, we're going to head out the southwest exit and come back in. Because in certain rooms, after a certain time, HQ will call the guards for a response, for an update. And if they're knocked out, they do not, obviously not going to reply and they'll start an alert. But if you come out of the room and go back in, it will reset that clock. But going out of the room, coming back in as well, it resets the enemy's patrols, which are still active. And he will start there. So quickly hold him up and get his dog tag. Then come in here, guys, grab the cardboard box. We're going to need that for a fortune fight. And go through his vent and we're going to get a suppressor. Yeah, that's all the guards knocked out in the warehouse. So you're kind of safe for the time being. But you still need to be quick because in a second, you're going to hear HQ call for a response. And nobody's going to react. So if you're not quick, they're going to come to check it out. So grab the suppressor, grab the Solcom bullets. Quickly press triangle to climb up these. And quickly head up the northeast exit. You want to grab the stun grenades on the way out. Yeah, just there, stun grenades. I believe, show you a few extra spots for stun grenades. So don't worry if you've missed a few. We do need all 6 for the end, by the way. Right, once you get here, As soon as you get control back, do not move. As soon as you get control back, do not move. Just equip your SOCOM, turn, and shoot that one. If you don't move, that will not see you when it flips its camera around. Yeah, then shoot that one over there, and just wait. Yeah, you can shoot all 3 without moving straight after the cutscene. Yeah, third one's going to come past you in a second. There she is. Yeah, you've got to be very quick because 2 of them are kind of looking your direction. And then come out here, guys, until you get a cutscene, codec call, and do not go any further north. Yeah, from here, stay where you are. Equip the M9, and you want to trank that guy up ahead. He will spot you. He has a massive range on his eyesight. Yeah, so trank him, and then crawl along the middle here until you have got 3 claymores. You can get this one on the left slightly as well, just on the left of the middle. So there's 3 along the middle, and there's 1 just to the left of the middle. So get them 4 claymores. So 3 in the middle, 1 on the left. Right, come in here. Now head forward a few steps, then turn left and trank that guard. That's it. Then take out that camera. Come in here. Take out this camera. There's 4 guards in this room. And then take out this camera down here. And then trank them 2 guards. Make sure you trank all these in the same order. Otherwise, one of them might hear or see you. Yeah, so trank them fire 2. And then trank this guy here. If you're not quick enough, then that guy walks away. He patrols the east stairwell. So just quickly run behind him and hold him up, guys. And then be quick. Come along here. Stand in the middle of this conveyor belt and equip your coolant spray. Now, a bomb is going to appear here in a second. If you're quick, you can defuse it before. You can defuse it basically all in one. But if not, it will normally appear here, then on the middle conveyor belt, and then on the far south, and then it will come back here. Just remember, it will always, when you first come in the room, it will always appear on that one first. So you might even want to, if you miss it, just go out the room, come back in, and then wait until it appears on that top conveyor belt. You might want to do that, guys. But like I say, it will normally appear on the top, middle, bottom, and then back to top again, middle, bottom. Yep, and once you've done so, guys, come up here, up onto the heliport. We'll do the bomb up here as well. Yep, I spent a good probably half hour in that parcel room. Just trying to figure out exactly how the bomb works on that. The bomb which is attached to the luggage. Yeah, so after control, come along here. Go left. Come to that guy from behind. Hold him up. Yep, he's stubborn, so just shoot near him. Yep, get his dog tagged. And then by the time you've done that, there should be a guy just there. Go into first person, just want to make sure. He should be facing away from you. Hold him up, guys. That's it, get his dog tagged now. All that's left, there's 1 guard down below. But we're just going to defuse this bomb beneath the Harrier. And then we'll grab a cardboard box near the steps on the way down. Then we'll hold up the guard on the bottom left, guys, and then go back in the exit. Yeah, so back to parcel room. Yeah, I spent a good 30 minutes in there trying to figure out how the bomb works. It's kind of on a timer. I think when you first go in the room, it's about 10 or 15 seconds, then it'll appear on the top one. Then there's about 10 seconds, then it'll appear on the middle. Then about another 10 seconds, and then it'll appear on the bottom. And there'll be another short pause, and then it'll be back on the top again, and the middle, then the bottom. So it doesn't like appear instantly. There's always like a short time delay between when it appears and when it disappears and appears on the next one. So just bear that in mind. If you do not get it that first time, then you could be in for a bit of a wait, you know, trying to get it. And especially if you miss it the second time and third time again, that's why I say if you miss it the first time, it might be better to just exit the room and then come back in, because all the enemies are still tranked. You do not need to worry about that no more. Right, and once back in the parcel room, the enemies should all still be knocked out. But as long as you're quick, even if the first one is start waking up to the southwest, he shouldn't see you as long as you're quick. Right, and then out here, guys, onto the DE connecting bridge. Now, there should be 1 guard walking away from you. So as long as you're quick, you can hold him up. And there is a lookout guard here on the heliport. He's on the top there, but he's that last one we knocked out. So you're kind of safe for the time being. Yeah, hold him up, get his dog tag, guys. And you want to come down here and you want to take the bottom doorway, very important. Now, I'm not going to get any dog tags here just because it takes too long. So first we're going to trank that guy. And here, you're going to trank that guy. You're going to trank the wall next to him to make him stop. Yeah, trank the wall to make him stop. And then headshot him. Now you're going to wait for this third guy at the top to come to investigate his mate. And then trank him. And then the guy on the top in the middle, he's actually going to spot something when he comes around. Yeah, trank him next. Yeah, look at the top there. You're not close enough for him to see you, but he will notice something. And when he comes down to investigate, he'll either check on his mates up above and trank him, or if he comes down to you like so, shoot the wall near him, guys, to make him stop, and then headshot him. That's it. If you want to reset any enemies, just go out of the room and come back in. And then once you've done all 4, quickly defuse this bomb, go out the door, guys, and then come back in. The reason being is because there will be a radio check, so you've got a small amount of time. Do not take too long. And make sure you do not knock out them bottom 2 guards near these hatches, because otherwise you're going to have to spend time to move them out of the way. And as you'll see in a second, we just get out of the room before the sort of radio calls in to come and investigate. Yeah, so lift up this hatch, get this bomb as well. Right, and then this fire bomb. Yeah, quickly lift up the hatch, guys, and that should be all the bombs. Well, the first batch anyway. Yep, so that's all the bombs for now. Now we need to go and get a sensor B and then head down for fortune fight. Yep, so quick, you're going to hear the radio calling in a second. Yeah, grab the M9 bullets behind the stairwell. Yeah, here you go. Status reports. But you should just be able to get out in time, guys, before they come in. There you go. Right, so on the CD connecting bridge, first things, shoot this camera when you first come in. Right, and then wait against this wall for that guy to walk back. Yeah, wait for him to walk back. And trank him. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention at the start about pausing the timer. Yeah, you can pause the timer by just pressing pause. I'm gonna have to put a note up at the start, just let you know because I forgot to mention that. Yeah, so trank him when he turns back, get his dog tag, and then come into the dining hall, guys. Now the 2 enemies are going to be here again. Right, so get sensor B. Now the 2 enemies here, we've already got a dog tag from a southern enemy, but we want to get dog tag from one to the west. Once you get a sensor B, be quick. Obviously got a timer now. He's going to go out the room and then come back in to reset the enemies. And they're going to run into the western room. And the enemy should be walking away from you now. Hold him up. He's stubborn, so you're going to have to shoot near him. Yep. Get his dog tag and then trank him. Right, now the guard to the south. Yeah, wait for him to... Because if your timing is a bit off here, you might run straight into his field of view. So you might just want to wait for him to come around the corner instead. He will come around the corner. Don't get impatient like me. Here he comes. Yep, trank him. It's a bit simpler, like I say. If you run down, he could be looking kind of in your direction and he might spot you. So it's safe just to wait at the far corner and trank him from there. And then take the southern exit. Right, so BC connecting bridge. Shoot down that cipher, which is respawned. Yeah, that's where we got a chaff grenades earlier. So again, in the transformer room, we're not going to bother with the 2 guards. I did originally, but yeah, I just decided to leave them. It's simpler. It's because the one on the right is a bit annoying because he's patrolling across loud flooring. So it's a little bit awkward trying to get to him. So yeah. Make sure you do not run too far south, because you want to be just behind that guy as you walk south, and then quickly pop in the door behind him. Now you want to trank that guy. Try to be quicker than me, because we've already got his dog tag, and that guy on the left, we're going to get his dog tag now on the way out. I'm just going to wait for him to come back. Or I guess not. Just going to leave him. But yeah, this is a guy, we have not got his dog tag yet, so we're going to get his dog tag now. Yeah, just be careful if you didn't trank that southern guard Just be careful, he's not looking, I mean look then, he's actually looking that direction. Yes, just be careful, make sure he is looking away or he is unconscious. Right, so back in the pump room, head up and we're going to make the next save in a second, guys. Yeah, if you made it this far, well done. Well, I guess the next save if you haven't already used this one. Yeah, so straight into the lift, there's no enemies down here, so you're pretty much guaranteed to reach the next save point. And when I save before boss fight, I save like literally right before the boss. Like I let the boss fight start and then I make the save. Just because it skips all the cutscenes that way. Yep, so we're going to just get the bomb. We're going to get his sock and bullets first, just there, near the forklift. You should have a minute left at least. Right, and the bomb, come over to it, a shelf on the southwest wall. It could be coolant spray, look up, and there it is, guys, just near that light on the wall. And there it is, the final bomb. So now when we head back to the elevator lobby, the warehouse, going to be a fortune fight. So yeah, we're going to trigger the fight, and then that's when I will make the save. The fortune fight, very simple. Just equip your box and keep running from left to right. It's that simple. When she reloads, or yeah, she might reload at times or pause after a cutscene. You can actually hold on for a second, wait till she sort of raises her gun again, and then start running from left to right. And you can normally, eventually, in between her attacks, you can just switch direction. The cardboard box, it allows you to change direction quicker, and it makes you a lower target as well. That's why it works well. Yeah, so cardboard box, you should have 2. I've got 104 dog tags. Oh yeah, if you do have any special items, careful you do not equip them by mistake. If you do, you have to reload your save, because you can't use any special items on your big boss rank. Yeah, so you can either try to just run from left to right to avoid 2 shots before changing direction, or like I see in a minute, yeah, eventually she will shoot down some lights and stuff on the ceiling. When she does that, just try to wait for them all to sort of land and start moving. Yeah, so like so, you can just keep moving left to right between her shots. Like I say, it's quite an easy fight. The problem is, like I say, if you do get hit, it can instant kill you. So, yeah, I mean, you don't really be making a mistake like that here. Yeah, so when the elevator comes down, she'll pause for a moment. Yeah, and watch her. So when she's reloading, just watch her for when she raises her gun again. There you go, and ready to shoot. Yeah, that's simple, guys. Pretty simple fight. And once at the end, she'll start shooting everywhere. If you're quick, you can grab this sock ammo. That's basically the fight done. Yeah, when you've been going on for about 1 or 2 minutes, and she starts shooting in like every direction. Yep, that's it, guys. So the next save is about 10 minutes away. It's the Fatman fight. The Fatman fight, you do need a save before that, most definitely. It's quite RNG based, I find. Right, so once you come up here, there's 2 claymores here. I almost forgot. Make sure you crawl until you've defused both claymores. Right, come down here. Hide against this wall because there's actually the guy that's moved. He's there now. Wait for him to look back and then trank him. That's it. That's the safest way, guys. Make sure you do not walk too far forward the bottom steps. Just come down the steps. Wait beside the wall, beside the steps. Wait for him to turn back and then trank him. Right, on the FA connecting bridge. It could be Sockham and I was going to say destroy the cipher, but it hasn't respawned, which I was quite surprised. Yeah, you might just want to check first, because I'm sure it's respawned before. But yeah, just check the cipher's not there. If it is, shoot it. And that guard walking down the steps, we've already got his dog tag, so just run straight past him. Right in the warehouse, come to this corner, and then quickly trank that guy, just as his head pops around very slightly. He won't see you as long as you stick in that corner. And then quickly come around here, just be careful. See that guy in the middle there? If you're not quick enough, he might see you when you turn left. So you might just want to trank him first before you come around. Right here, again, Be very careful, all the ciphers respawned here. That first one is kind of looking in your direction, so do not run too far forwards. And the third one, if you remember, he's going to come around here in a second. So yeah, 3 ciphers here. Here he comes. And they got a guard on the top on the heliport. So again, trank him before you go any further forwards. There we go. We've already defused the claymores. So claymores will not respawn. I think they're the only thing, along with ammo, that does not respawn on extreme difficulty. Right, so in the parcel room, again, we're just going to walk forward a few steps and trank the guard on the left. The cameras will stay destroyed. Right, once you defused him, tranked him, wait here for that eastern guard to walk past. And then tuck him behind him, guys, and head up the steps. Yep, so Fatman fight is coming up. As soon as the fight begins, we are going to make a save, guys. So head upstairs, defuse the bomb on the heliport, and then save your game. Yeah, this fight can be very messy, guys. We do have a save, so all I can say is just keep practicing, and you will get it eventually. Okay, so going to defuse this bomb. So straight away, as soon as you get control, you want to aim. Fatman will always go to northeast bomb until you've defused the first 2 bombs. So as soon as you get control, stay where you are. Look northeast. You want to shoot him in the skates. Now, when you shoot him in the skates, he seems to be invincible for like a second when he falls down. So when you shoot him in the skates, wait a second before you shoot him in his head. But when you knock him down with 6 sockum shots, you have to shoot him very quickly. So it's a bit of a difference in timing. If you knock him down with his skates, wait a second before you shoot him in his head. But if you knock him down with the sockum, try to hit him straight away. Because if you're quick, you can get 2 shots in. Yeah, so 1, 2. If you take too long, the shot will wake him up. But if you're quick, you can get 1 in, and the shot will not wake him up. And then another. That's what you want to try and do. So first, get 2 shots in. Then defuse that bomb. Come back here. Wait for him to go back. Shoot a skate again. Wait a second when he falls down. Headshot him. And then headshot again. That's it. And then with your claymore, I come here, put it about here, and make sure it's pointing northwest. Yeah, he wants to point northwest, so up left. And then stand about here, get ready to defuse this bomb when Fatman runs into a claymore. This works really well for me doing it this way. That's it. As soon as the claymore knocks him down, quickly defuse that bomb, get 1 shot in, and then shoot him in his skates as he's dancing. He'll always dance when you defuse all bombs. That's it. And once you knock him down for his skates, again, wait 1 second, headshot him again. And now, quick, keep trying to chase him. Knock him down 6 sockum shots. Try to get 2 shots in if you're lucky. Like I say, you've got to be quick, otherwise the first one will wake him up. And when getting your sockum ammo will appear just there. It will appear on the northwest and it will appear on the southwest. And M9 bullets will appear on the northeast near that northeast bomb. Do you remember? Yep, so this is what we're doing now, guys. Going to keep trying to run after him and trank him. What you can do when you've knocked him down, if you're really low on sockum ammo, yeah, always watch your sockum ammo. If you knocked him down, you normally have like a few seconds before he gets up, and you can use that time to grab any ammo nearby if it's really near to you, and then quickly go back and shoot him before he gets a chance to sit up. But yeah, once you killed him, knocked him out, drag him, let him go, grab his dog tag, and then defuse this bomb. Yeah, when knocking him down with 6 bullets from sockum, you have to be very quick to get 2 shots in. Because after about a second or 2, 1 shot will make him stand up. But if you're very quick, if you manage to hit him almost as soon as he falls down, that first shot will not... It will affect his stamina bar, but it will not make him stand up. And that really helps. So yeah, it's going to take a bit of practicing, guys. If you start letting him place bombs, and you have like 4 bombs to place to defuse eventually, you're probably going to fail and die. So you've got to practice it. But that first setup, you know, we're putting the claymore down and then defusing the bomb, he's dancing. That first setup, everything we do up to that point, it sort of leads you really well into the final part of the fight, and it really helps. It gives you like a massive boost. So he's not really got much stamina left. It really helps. So the first part of the fight, That's perhaps the main part, the crucial part. Then after that, it's not too bad just running after him, as long as you don't lose track of him. Right, once you come back in here, guys, crawl down to here, and you should see that guy. Once he turns back, you don't walk, otherwise he's going to see you. Crawl down there. Once he turns back, come down here. Now, you're going to run down here. Or if you're worried, you see that southwest guy, he's still knocked out. If you're worried that he's recovered, yep, you can do what I just did and sort of crawl down there. The eastern guy might see something when he turns back, but he won't be close enough for him to actually see you. And then you can come out this door, guys. And then once out this door, lob a chaff grenade. Yep, come straight along here. Don't worry about enemies. There's no enemy on the top. Yeah, that guy on the heliport. I think he despawns now once you beat Fatman. Yeah, you're going to come into warehouse. Now, we're going to come here. Right, you're going to try to trank that guy. And you want to quickly shoot that crate near this guy on the left before he turns back. That's it. When he goes to look at it, shoot him. So, yeah, shoot that crate to get his attention. And shot that for northern guy. And then we'll quickly run over to here and trank that guy when he walks that corner. And then trank this guy when he comes into view. And when you're tranking enemies, by the way, make sure they're not two enemies close together looking at each other. Because if you trank them like that, you'll automatically trigger an alert. Yeah, they come in here, grab the shotgun bullets, hold up this guy from behind, get his dog tag. Yeah, never trank two enemies that are looking directly at each other, because it will trigger an alert instantly. Yes, get his dog tag, guys, and then get the A-Core-74U. Yeah, equip the BDU as well, and equip the AKS-74U. Now, if you're quick enough, you should be able to get outside before the status report gets called in and they come in to investigate. Right, again, lob another chaff grenade. Yeah, still no enemy on the heliport, so don't worry about him. Right, and quickly come along here. Now, watch out for the trapdoors. Very careful. I've died later on. These trapdoors, they don't respawn. And you have to get across there, and I died there once. Very annoyed that was. Right, as soon as you come near, guys, shoot out this camera above your head. There's more guards in here now. There is 4 guards. Yep, so shoot that camera. There's actually more cameras as well. Shoot it, and then equip your full disguise. Remember, BDU and the AK-74U. Knock on the wall to attract this first guard. There's another guard there. You could just see his reflection in the floor on the left. Just be careful you're not too far near the passage. Yep, and then once it comes to investigate the noise, hold him up, get his dog tag, guys, and knock him out. And then again, knock on the wall, but make sure you've got the AK-74 equipped. And when his friend comes to check out the noise and notice his mate is falling asleep, hold him up as well.
Don't shoot.
Yeah, so that's the 2 guards in the eastern corridor. There's one now which is patrols the north corridor and a bit of the east and a bit of the west. That guy there, and the guy which patrols the west. Now we have to walk back around the corner, stand around here, and take out that southern camera, and then the 2 cameras to the north. That's it. So 3 cameras we just destroyed with the SOCOM. Equip your full disguise, come in here, and grab the M9 bullets in this first locker, and then grab the chaff grenades on this crate. I'm gonna have no voice left after today. When I don't do commentary for quite a while, and then I do like a commentary for a good few hours, I have no voice left after it. Yeah, come down here. Make sure you got full disguise equipped. Yeah, this northern guard, like I say, he walks to the west corner and to the east corner. Wait for him to walk back and then hold him up. Make sure he's not in the west corridor when you hold him up, because there's still that western guard. Yeah, back to your full disguise. Come in here. Now he's probably walking back towards you at this point. So to play it safe, just wait for him to turn around and then get from behind. There's a camera to the south, so just be careful. That's it. That's all the guards in this room for now. But just shoot that camera. We're never going to go down there, but I just always like to shoot them, but just in case. And then equip your full disguise, and then come the elevator, and we're going to go down to B2. So these guards in the B2 area, I'm not going to get the dog tags. I'm going to get 1. But the 3 in the middle, I'm going to leave them just because it's 2. It can be messy. And it can eat quite a few minutes, actually, getting these dog tags. So we're going to get his dog tags. He's nice and easy. Yep, and then go back to full disguise. Right, we're going to come down here. Get the M9 bullets from the first locker. Right, and like I say, do not run into anybody, and we're not going to bother with these dog tags. All we're going to do is grab the directional mic, and that's it, guys. Get out. Yeah, so much simpler. I did get them originally, but I decided to cut them out. Because, like I said, they take too much time, and it can get a little bit messy with them three. Right, once got the dog tag and the mic, back up to the elevator, guys, and take it up to B1. The enemies here, I do get all these dog tags, because you pretty much need to trank them all anyway. So may as well get dog tags while we're doing so. Yes, come outside, little cutscene. Make sure you got your full disguise equipped as always. Now, the locker on the left has stun grenades inside, by the way, if you need some more stun grenades. But a third locker has shotgun bullets. Right, so this guy, wait for him to come here, then hold him up.
Freeze.
Do not knock into him because his friends will hear. They are very close by. Hold him up. That's it, gets dog tag. Go back to full disguise. Now hold up this guy on the left first. If you do the guard on the right first, this will not work. You have to do this guy first. Yeah, hold him up. Trank him. Sorry, hold him up, get his dog tag, then trank him. Now this guy, hold him up. He's the last one remaining now, so it doesn't matter if you make any noise. Drag him to the south slightly, it doesn't really matter where. We're going to be dragging him to the scanners soon. Just drag him out of the way, so obviously he was looking at the wall. And I need a space to hold him up. He's a stubborn guard, so you're going to scare him. Get his dog tag, but do not trank this guy. Once you get the dog tag, you're going to carry him to the retinal scanner. And I'm not sure why, but on extreme, you actually have to turn him around so he's looking at it. Whereas on easy and very easy, you can just sort of move close and then it triggers automatically. Yeah, now you have to sort of turn him towards it like so. And that's it. Now this bit, I've messed up my run a good few times in this room. I did go through one point where I was tranking everybody. But if you trank all the guards here, it messes up the directional mic and you can't actually talk to Amy's. Yeah, for some weird reason. I could trank everybody quite easily. But yeah, when it comes to tranking everybody, the directional mic wouldn't work. So yeah, now be very careful. Do not walk too close to any of the hostages because they can trip you up. And if they trip you up, you'll unequip your disguise automatically. And if any enemies are looking in your direction, you'll get an alert. But yeah, once you find Amy, there he is. Remember, he's got trousers on and he's got long brown hair. Make sure no guards are looking in your direction. Very important. Make sure no guards are looking in your direction. And then quickly aim it at him and press triangle. That's it. You've done it. Just be very careful in there. If a guard is looking in your direction, as long as they're not too close to you, I think it's got to be about 5 steps. They'll notice something and they'll come over to investigate. And you can quickly aim the directional mic and press triangle before they get too close to him. But if they're within about 5 steps, when you equip the mic, they'll instantly recognise you and you will get an alert. Like I say, if they're outside 5 steps, you can quickly equip it and press triangle. As soon as you get control back, equip your BDU suits for cutscene. You'll spawn here. There'll be a caution automatically once you start. Okay, so what you want to do, you want to come to wall on the left, look northeast, and then trank that guard in the head. Yep, just as he comes around the corner. He won't see you as long as you do not walk any further forwards. And then come over to the elevator, guys, and ride it up to B1. Yes, actually, you are in caution status at this point. You can't see, obviously, because we've not activated the nodes. Right, so wait near the back wall of the elevator for that guard to walk past and then trank him. Do not walk too far east on the elevator, otherwise he might see you. Just go to back a little bit and then trank him when he walks into view. Now wait here for this guard to walk to the northeast corner and then trank him before he looks in your direction. We've already diffused all the cameras, so don't need to worry about them. Yep, trank him. If you have to reload this for any reason, these guards will not be here, by the way. Yeah, then that guy, I normally wait for him to get in the far corner, wait for him to stop, and then trank him. You'll see why in a second. Now wait for the next guy to come around the corner, trank him. Yep, so that guard, I tranked him there because otherwise this guy in this east passage will see him fall down and go to investigate. But this way, just creep forward slightly until you can just see his head, and then trank him. That's it, that's all the enemies for time being. Right, get his ammo. Out the door. Are we getting close to the next save point? It's 1 hour 12 and we are at 1 hour 10. Yeah, got a save point coming up, guys. A few more minutes. Right, lob a chaff grenade. Yeah, then carefully dodge across here. There's no guard on the heliport, so don't worry. Yeah, so what we're going for now is a PSG1. Yeah, so just like we did before, we're going to come to this far northeast corner. And we're going to shoot the guard to the far south. And we're going to shoot them crates near the guard in the middle. And then trank him when he goes check out. But if you're too quick, like me, the guards might still looking around if there's still like a caution in effect. I think I just heard him call it off. Yep, so just careful, the caution is not still in effect. If it is still in effect when you come to this room, just keep exiting, re-entering, exiting, re-entering, guys, until the caution has gone. Right, and once you've got rid of them two guards, come in here, grab a PSG1 and the bullets. There'll be some ammo in the locker, but it's too much anyway. And also get the tranquilized version in this small vent. Right, and now we need to head back to the sediment pool. Ready for Harrier fight, guys. Harrier fun. The Harrier fight is mega fun. You're going to love that. It's not too bad, actually. Once you learn its attacks, it's not really that bad. You've got to do it in a very certain sequence for it to work. Right, lob a chaff grenade. Once it explodes, you're going to head into the parcel room. So parcel room, he's going to take out that very first enemy like we always do. And we're going to take the top northwest exit. Yeah, so go forward a few steps and then take out the southwest enemy. Trank him. Yeah, there we go. Now come along this path. Wait for the guy to walk past the east. Walk from the east corridor. Now, same two guards there. Going to wait for one of them to turn back. One of them always looks south, but that guy always that guy there always swaps. Yeah, once you look south, run past him and take the northwest exit. Right, so here there should be a guard. Yeah, you want to come down and you want to hold up this guard here. There's a guy on the lookout tower actually overlooking your location, so it's very important you come down here. So yeah, come down the steps and quickly hold up the stubborn guard. Be quick before the other guard looks in your direction. Now, you're going to trank him once he comes into view. Do not go near them steps like I almost did, because the guard on the heliport can see you if he's looking in that direction. Right, I mean, you can run straight down there, but if you go back to the bottom of the steps, the guard might be looking in your direction, you know, depending on the timing. Yep, and then at the far end, you want to come up the steps and you want to take the upper door to the sediment pool. Now, as soon as you come in, trank that guy, and you can quickly take the north exit before anybody else gets a chance to spot you. Yeah, so finally we're going to make a next save in a second, guys. We're just going to shoot all these bombs, so don't make a mistake here. There's a lot more bombs to shoot on extreme. Still all the same ones, but you just got extra. So grab the pentasmin to begin with, turn around and shoot the bomb above the entrance. That one there. Don't shoot the bomb, shoot the control unit, of course. Right, and there's one down there. But you want to get right in the corner. I'm not quite in the corner enough. There we go. Go on your tippy toes with L2 and R2. There you go, and you should be able to see it. There it is, shoot that control unit. Right, come here. There's actually a bomb just down here. There it is, well, control unit. So you want to shoot that one next. It's a bit awkward. You don't want to go too far forwards, because there's, you can see down there, there's like a laser field. So don't go too far forwards. Like I say, you can try and crouch, you can try and go on your tiptoes to get a better angle. Now, I've never had this much trouble with this bomb before, this unit. I guess you can shoot the bombs on them two laser fields nearby, so you can go down a bit more if you want. That's it. Once you've got it, guys, that bomb down there, shoot these two, if not already. Shoot that one on that tank. Yeah, then once you've got them ones, you want to equip your PSG1 next. Yeah, not the tank version, you want to save your ammo. Yep, just a normal version, PSG1. Yep, shoot that one. Remember, make sure you shoot the control unit and not a bomb. There's one behind this flag. There it is. Apparently you can press a button to make that flag move, but I can never get it to work. Yeah, shoot one behind the flag, that one on the left of the doorway ahead. One to the right of the doorway. And you got the two ciphers. Now be very careful, make sure you shoot the cipher on the head. If you shoot the cipher, you'll make the bombs explode. So make sure you use a pentasmin for this part. I mean, for any units where there's bombs nearby, you need to try and use pentasmin anyway. Don't worry, this pentasmin does not... It's not used for the oil field. It's only going to be used for this and for one part afterwards. So all you got to do, save one pentasmin. If you are using pentasmin here, just make sure you save one for the enemy shortly after the Harrier fight. Yeah, shoot that one. Hidden by the birds. Just shoot the birds and they'll fly away. There's one on the left here. This one I forgot about. And that should be it. So yeah, that's all the C4 bombs. Come down here, guys. Begin the Harrier fight. And we're going to make a save. So this is going to be halfway point for my recording. We'll get through this fight, guys. Then I'm going to pause and go and just get a bite to eat, I think, before I come back. So very important. As soon as you start this fight, grab a stinger, aim up and shoot the Harrier 3 times. Very, very important. You can shoot it more, but it's very tricky. The first 3 shots are quite easy to make. But sometimes you'll do different amounts of damage. I don't know if it depends on where you hit it. I don't know. But sometimes, yeah, it will depend. If you don't do a big chunk of damage like I do, you might want to reload. So quickly grab a stinger, aim up, like I say, shoot it 3 times. Yeah, look at how much damage I done. If you did lower damage than me, you might want to reload until you do a similar amount of damage. And then come to the top of the steps. It will always fly to that direction. Now you can quickly get 1 shot off. That's it, when you see this flash. And then come down onto the 4th step. And then crouch. And then back at the top. And then try to shoot him twice. Shoot him once. And then the second one, wait for him to fly to the left before you shoot him. And then you should be able to shoot him just as he comes around the front of the building again. And then another one. Just before he goes around the back. Yeah, sometimes I might miss. I mean, try not to. And then he's going to fly over here. Aim at that crane. Then once he gets behind it, shoot. And then once he gets about there, he should be in time to shoot again. And that's it. Now, the key is to have him at about 60% health at this point. Yeah, then grab them stinger bullets. And then come down the steps. Yeah, so grab the stinger bullets and then come down the steps. Yeah, key is for him to be about 60% health. Otherwise, he will not do that attack at that point, and it'll mess it all up. So if he does not do that attack at that point, reload it, guys, and do it again. Otherwise, yeah, this fight will be all messed up. And then once done that attack, quickly look west, see where he flies to next, and get ready to shoot him once, and then quickly go down the steps. Like I say, you want to go down the steps about 4 times, and then crouch. And if he flies to the west, you need to hide behind the small fence just around the corner, top of steps. When he does this attack, come down onto step number 4 and crouch. If you go too far down or too far up, he can hit you. So, yep. And then straight after that attack, quickly go back to the top and try to shoot him 3 to 5 times. And then he's going to do a flyover. Look at him, see where he's going to fly. So he's flying to the west. This is how you dodge him if he flies to the west. So get about here. Try to get 1 shot off and then quickly lay down. That almost always works for me. And if you're quick, you can get 1 shot off when he flies by. If not, you have to wait. What he's going to do next is a machine gun attack. You avoid this by hiding behind the tank. Yeah, so when he does that barrage of missiles, when he hits 60% health, you know when we went down below to hide from him. He's always going to do the sequence of attacks now. So he'll fly away in the distance, and then he'll do the attack where he comes close, fires missiles. And then fly away in the distance, and then do a machine gun attack, and then we're just going to repeat that sort of sequence of attacks, guys. Now when he finishes the machine gun, quickly look south and then try to see where he's going to go. You can't quite see, you have to keep looking east or west, and there you go, until you see where he's gone. And when he's got low health, he'll be black from the smoke. That's it again. When he's in the west, just try to shoot him once and then quickly crouch. If you quickly shoot him when he flies by, like I just did. Now what he's going to do next, he's going to fly beneath me and then come up the front and do that barrage of missiles. So if you quickly get 1 shot just as he comes up, like so, and then get on step number 4 and then crouch. think I'm on step number 5 there, but yeah, more or less between, I mean, what 4 is the best one, but between 4 and 5 can work. And again, straight to top of steps, just as he recovers, try to get a few shots off. Try not to shoot him when he's moving around too much, because your shots will likely miss. And then again, he's going to fly into distance. This hit's going to kill him. But what he'll do next is do a machine gun attack, then he'll fly away again, and do that missile attack, then fly away again, machine gun attack, and he'll just repeat that, guys. And that's it, the Harrier fight. Like I say, that might take a bit of practice. The key is to get 3 shots off to begin with, do a similar amount of damage that I did, and then try to shoot him as he's flying around. And then you want him to do that missile attack at 6% health the same time he did for me. And then he'll just do the machine gun attack and the missile barrage. So here, jump across carefully, grab the PSG1 ammo and the PSG ammo as well. Come to this railing, always jump over where the 2 railings meet there. If you're too far forward or too far back, you're just going to drop. You're just going to drop down to the water. Yeah, so drop down where the 2 railings meet. Now you want to use that 1 pentasmin which you got, and trank these 2 guards. Safer, just trank them, guys. Yeah, use 1 pentasmin. Otherwise, you're just going to be all over the shop. Dodge across that first gap, and then shimmy across here. Now, when you climb this ladder, there's going to be 2 guards in the windows, so just be very, very careful. Yeah, there's a few ways to do this, but I do it this way just because it's safe. Because sometimes when they're walking sideways, when they're walking between windows, they can see you, even if you're like a good few windows away. So we'll always walk away to begin with. So I normally just slowly move between windows. And then once you get to the 3rd window, starts walking back, wait here, and you see the 2nd guy on the right, and wait for the 1st guy to come back and look out the window. And then make way over here. And then press against this wall just before the 5th window. And then carefully shimmy across, and that's it, guys. Yeah, because what can happen when you go to walk, when you run past the 1st enemy to the 2nd one, the 1st enemy might be walking back between windows and he might spot you, even if you're a few windows away. That's why I wait for that 1st enemy to look back out the window before I run over to where the 2nd guy's gone to. Yeah, because like I say, otherwise that 1st guy might see you. Here, be quick to avoid the warm water splashing on you. And jump over the railing, like I say, jump over where 2 railings meet. Grab the AKS-74U ammo because we're never going to use it, so why not grab it? Yeah, complete steps. Grab the shaft grenades and the PSG1 ammo. Right, we're going to lob a shaft now. Wait for it to explode. Quite a few ciphers over there. Yeah, once it explodes, guys, quickly go along the bridge. Be careful here. Yeah, big jump there. But you can just make it if you dodge. And then into the purification room, guys. Right, guys, let's do it. Yeah, final stretch. I just paused it there. I had a bite to eat. Right, so these cutscenes, yeah, you can skip all these. And there's no enemies in this part to begin with. So you are kind of freedom. Yeah, you have a lot of freedom now. There's no enemies to run into. Just run away around with no care in the world. Yeah, grab them N9 bullets near the steps. Do a few cartwheels. Cartwheels make you move a little bit faster. That's why you see me doing them quite a lot. And apologies for not telling you that already. But yeah, activate the elevator, guys, and take it down to the other floor, which is bottom 1. Right, so the Nikita missile is going to be in a different place to what it is on easy mode. Now it's basically the higher difficulty, the further south it becomes. It gets played. I think it's south. I forget. I'm pretty sure, yeah. But yeah, take the first right, go to the end, take left at the far end fork, then take the next left, followed by the next right. Watch out for the mines, they are lower now. And there it is, guys, the Nikita. To do a 180 quickly, like I just did, you just tilt the direction on the right analog stick. Yeah, just press down on the right analog stick, and you do a quick 180 switch. Then just retrace your steps back to the elevator, guys, and then ride it back up to floor 1. So there's not really much more to go. I mean, there's still like an hour left, but it's mainly boss fights. I mean, yeah, When do we make the Tengu fight? Is at 1 hour 58. The oil fence is 1 hour 43. Yeah, not really much more to go. It's mainly boss fights coming up. Yeah, so make our way back here. Now we've got Nikita. Climb up here, grab a sock and bullets. Now be very careful here. If you kill the president, guys, you're going to get a game over. So if the president is sleeping near the control power, you'll see what I mean. Do not hit it. Instead, detonate the rocket on the opposite side to the president to wake him up, and then fire another one. You see he's sleeping near it. So detonate it just here somewhere, the opposite side of the room. You'll hear it wake him up because you'll go, huh? Or whatever he makes. And then when you go back, he'll be awake now and he'll try to avoid the rocket. And he can destroy the power unit. Yeah, there he is. He's awake now. Live and kicking. He'll run away and I can control it. Destroy it. There you go. Yeah, I've died there a few times as well. Yes, now the electric floor is disabled. Head across for a meeting with the Prez.
The Patriots. I wish.
Skip through cutscenes. Yeah, cutscenes will count towards a timer. I think I need to mention that at the start as well. Yeah, cutscenes will count towards a timer. So that's why you need to skip them all.
It is a me. This is card.
Yeah, unfortunately the credits take up like 10 minutes as well. Yeah, which is not, it's not really fair, is it? Because in a way you have to complete the game in 2 hours 50 because the credits take 10. But yeah, grab a sock and bullets afterwards. Just in case you need the ammo. Right, and on your exit, there'll be some more cutscenes. And we're going to head back down for the Vamp fight. Head back down to B1, swim to the far end. Now for the Vamp fight, I'm just going to lay in one place. I'm going to keep shooting in the same spot when he walks into the line of fire. Just like, similar to like we did with Olga. But this is easier. That's why I don't make a save here. Yeah, this is easy to do. All you do, you lay down in the far right corner. And you aim. And you don't shoot until he crouches beside you. But if you shoot too late, he will knife you. And you'll die in 2 knives on extreme. So you've got to make sure you're not too long. But if you shoot too quick, he'll sort of dodge away. And you'll just waste ammo. But you'll see in a second. But yeah, once in the water, your O2 should last. And watch out for any mines, guys. Yeah, to take the first right. Then a left at the far end. Then the next left. And then the next right. And then it's a left and then a right. Now, it's going to be 2 mines there on the way back. You actually see me swim straight into them. Yeah, watch out for these 2. You have to swim above one. Below one and then above the other. Open this door quickly with triangle. And then swim through the gaps in the wreckage. Yep, and then straight to the door, guys, and open it. Take a right, and then go up the steps, ready for Vamp fight. Yeah, like I say, I don't make a save. It does take, probably does take a few minutes to do this Vamp fight. Just because, you know, but it's very, very easy to do. We're doing it this way, it just allows us to use a save somewhere else. Yeah, so as soon as you get control, guys, top right corner, grab the ammo on the way if you want to. Lay down, and you might need to move forward a little like me, because otherwise you'll not be able to move your weapon aim. Yep, if you're too far in the corner, you'll be sort of stuck, so you might have to just move forward a bit. That's it, until you can move. And you want to aim roughly around here somewhere. And wait for him to crouch down. That's it, shoot him. What you're trying to do is to hit him in the head, because you're doing more damage. That's why I'm sort of trying to move slightly, so my aim. So he's going to basically crouch, and his head will line up with my weapon once he crouches, and hit him. You might want to aim just for his main body to begin with, and then slowly aim upwards. Slowly, you know, just to try and readjust, because if you aim too high and you miss his head, he might get a chance to hit you. So you might want to start off lower and then work upwards. You know, each time he crouches beneath you and you see where you're aiming, just adjust a little bit each time. and you kind of hit him in the head. And that's it. Yeah, just keep doing that, guys. So it's a long fight. You're going to be here for quite a while. I might actually skip this. I might actually speed this up because I'm not doing anything else. I'm just sitting here. I'm just aiming. Yep, that's it. Just keep aiming like so, guys. Like I say, just make sure you do not... You hit him kind of as soon as he stops when he crouches, because otherwise he'll knife you and you'll take damage. And if he takes damage, you got like reposition yourself, and it might mess up the whole fight. It's easy enough to do. I don't find it too bad. Right, so yeah, I'm going to skip this forward a bit, guys. It goes on quite a while, and I'm not doing anything special. Right, so one more time, guys. I know there's a lot of different ways to do this fight, but this is it's a very, very safe way to do it. I know it takes quite long, but it's such a safe way to do that fight. Like I say, the main thing I like about it is it makes it so you don't have to save. So it's a very good strategy. Just to, you know, basically it gives you a free save. But yeah, straight after, grab the M9 bullets on the left. And then follow the path. We're going to grab the body armor. Very important. So come down the steps. Go right. Go to the far end. Take a left. And make sure you stay below that mine. That's it. Grab the body armor. Press right analog stick to do 180. Go back to fork. Then take a right followed by immediate sharp right. Yep. Stay low to avoid that mine. Yep, up here, guys. Now go through this door. Now when you go through here, take a immediate left at the bottom of the steps to get that pentasm in. That's it. We're going to need that for the oil field. So grab that pentasm in.
Can you hear me?
And then interrupt the middle locker, guys, to find Emma. So what we're going to do now, make our way back. Just watch out for any mines. I do actually swim into a mine by mistake, and I was kind of worried. I thought that was going to be a game over and I was going to have to go back to the Harrier fight, but I managed to recover it somehow. But yeah, watch out for mines. There's not really any mines here. Just get in the water, go right and then left at the end, and then you reach your steps. It's the second part where you've got to be careful. After you get past all, you know, that wreckage where you have to swim through the gaps. It's after that part you need to be very careful of mines. But you'll see where I make a mistake, so hopefully you don't make the same one. You should be able to just get back to the elevator without going up for air, unless you get hit, of course. Your Emma's health will start going down once she runs out of oxygen. But when you leave her sitting down on floor 1, when you go get rid of all the guards, she'll recover her health. So with Emma, it doesn't really matter if she loses any health, because she'll recover it after leaving her, you know, sitting down for a few seconds. So don't worry about that. It's mainly worrying about her dying completely, you know, or yourself, for example. The problem is, if you do hit an air mine and you enter orange health, you can't recover your health until you get back out of the water, obviously because you can't crouch. So you'll be bleeding to death in the water as well. So here, yeah, that mine there. You remembered it on the way through. Be very careful when you take that left. Make sure you're swimming upwards a bit, so you go in the middle, because there's a mine there at the bottom and at the top. So be very careful there. Try not to swim to that same one I just did, guys. Yep, I'm going to have to go up for air here, because Emma's got no health and she's going to die. But yeah, just retracing our steps, guys, back. Oh, that's why I had the RGB. I wonder why I had the RGB6 in... I realised it in the Tengu fight that I had the RGB6. And that's why I picked it up there. Because, yeah, you'll find with some weapons and items, if you don't collect them, there's other spots later on where they can spawn. You know, if you're not collecting them already, like thermal goggles, for example. We get it in the oil fields, but it's actually quite a few spots where you can find it. Yeah, so once out here, if you're low in health, crouch to go to blue health. I mean, hopefully you didn't swim into that mine like I did, guys. I mean, I showed you how not to do that. Yeah, so you're going to grab Emma. Don't break her neck. Just drag her into the elevator, because you're scared of all them bugs. Oh, and it closed on me. Yeah, because I took too long. Yeah, so we'll be saving the game here soon, actually. The oil field is coming up soon. Yeah, so just get inside the elevator, guys, and go up to floor 1. Now there's about, how many altogether? 1, 2, 3. There's 6 guards here. So try to follow me very closely. So first of all, stick to this wall and then come over to this corner. Now wait for the guard to walk past. He will walk past and then you're going to hold him up before he turns in your direction. There he is. Yeah, quickly hold him up. Get his dog tag, but don't trank him yet. Just get his dog tag. Yep, and then drag him into this corner while he is awake. Yeah, this corner here. But make sure he's facing the corner. That's it. Then let go. Hold him up again and trank him. We trank him here because if not, if you trank him and then drag him, then when you pick him up and drop him, it makes him wake up a bit quicker. That's why drop him into the corner and then trank him. Then you're going to come over here. Now it's going to be a guard here facing north. So don't run behind there like I almost did. I think I forgot what way he's facing. Yeah, hold him up. He's a stubborn guard. You're going to have to shoot near his head or somewhere near his body. Hold him up and same again. Do not trank him yet. Get his dog tag. Now drag him to this corner. The reason being is because when we come up with Emma, some new enemies spawn and one spawns beside him. And if he's too close, the enemy will notice him and wake him up before you get here. So you're going to drag him into this corner. Make sure he's facing the corner and then trank him. That way the other enemy will not see him, guys, and will not wake him up. Right, so once you've done them 2 enemies, head back to Emma. Now when you drag Emma out of the elevator and a little bit to the left, it's going to spawn an extra enemy on the west passage. Yes, you want to drag her roughly about there. Now you got to be careful crossing this gap because if he's walking down the corridor, he might see you. Basically what I'm doing, I'm waiting for him to come down that passage over there and to go and check on his friends. Yeah, like I said, you got to be very careful here. If you're not spawning, it might be because you're not taking Emma far enough. But if you do move, there he is. Yeah, I was just getting a bit impatient. But yeah, there he is, the second guy that spawned in the west corridor. Like I say, he normally spawns when you drag Emma kind of towards where I just dragged her then. Yeah, he'll go to investigate his friends. Then you're going to hold him up, guys, get his dog tag, and then trank him. Now, when you pull Emma over here, a guard will come out of the elevator, but this also spawns an enemy to the southeast. Yeah, so after this cutscene in a second, yeah, this one here. So you need to be very quick here before he gets a chance to go and wake up his friends. Quickly come here. Trank this guy. He'll be facing south. Hold him up, get his dog tag, and quickly trank him. Yeah, so if you knocked out that other guy near him, he would have already woken him up. That's why you have to take him to the corner. Now quickly head down here. Just careful because he might, if you go around there too early, he might see you if he's walking past the other entrance way to that node room. And then as he goes to wake up his friends, you should just be able to get to him, guys, and hold him up and wait and trank him. If you just manage to wake up one of his colleagues before you get a chance to hold him up, then just hold his colleague up and just trank him again that way. Right, so that's 5 of the enemies. There's one more. So you're going to take Emma up the steps to the southeast. And then you're going to have this guard appear from the east passage. Now what he'll normally do, he'll stop looking west, then he'll look south and then north. And then he'll walk north. Once he walks north, hold him up, trank him, and that's it, guys. That's all the guards in this room. At this point, I think we probably have like 122 dog tags or 121. So you actually have enough, I believe, at this point. But we're just going to get a few more yet. Right, so almost at the next save. Right, so out here, straight away, come out here about 5 steps, turn around, and quickly trank that guard up there. You got to be very careful because he can still, when you're out far enough to get the angle on him, he can actually spot you. That's why you have to literally run straight out there while he is looking to the sort of left. He won't see you then. But once he turns and looks to the right, he can see you if you're below him like that. So you quickly run there when he's looking to the left. Look up, trank him, go back in the doorway, turn around, shoot the 2 ciphers, destroy them. Yeah, 2 ciphers to the east. And then once you destroy them, guys, you're going to drag Emma to the middle fork. Right, so that guard, he'll normally turn, he'll look down the steps for a moment, and then he eventually looks down to your direction. He don't walk down there, he'll look there, and then he'll walk towards that strut with a K on it. If you're quick enough, you can get him when he's looking down the steps, but if you're worried that he's going to turn around any second now, just wait for him to turn back like I did, and for him to walk towards strut K. That's it. Then hold him up, guys, get his dog tag, and they'll put out his fire, and I'm going to take Emma into that southern door. So this next room, there's 2 guards, but they can be a little bit tricky. But if you do miss anything up, just go out the room, come back in. But just be careful, because if you leave Emma in here and go out and come back in, she'll actually spawn. She'll be waiting on the northeast, but you don't want her there. If you do have to go out and come back in, take Emma with you. You'll find out why in a second. So you're going to knock on this wall. Yeah, I actually just knocked on the wall there. And as soon as you knock on the wall, equip a magazine, hold square to charge it like a long throw, and then throw it, and it should land over here. And this guard, as he comes down to investigate your knock, he'll actually see the magazine get thrown or hear it land, and then he'll go to investigate that instead of coming towards a knocking noise. And you can hold him up and trank him way out from that, way out the view of this enemy to the north. Right, so once he turns back, watch him from here. As soon as he turns back, quickly run over to this wall and lean against it. Don't look at him from the corridor, because sometimes he can still see you. That's why I looked at him from the entrance sort of passage, because you look from there, you normally can't see you. But if you go into that middle corridor, you can sometimes see you from there. And you lean against the wall. Once he turns back, quickly run behind him. You have to be quick with this, guys. He turns around quite quickly. Then hold him up, guys, and get his dog tag. That's it. Open this door. Once you open it, go back and get Emma. And then once you pull her into that room, that'll trigger the oil field sequence, where we're going to make our next save point. Save number 5. 3 more saves left, and they're all together. So you might have changed a few of them saves. Like I said at the start of the game, if you want to change some, swap some saves around, you can do. But I just made my 3 at the end because I didn't want to be doing Metal Gear Ray again. I didn't want to be doing the Tengu fight again. You know, and if you die in Solidus, you don't want to be doing the Metal Gear Ray fight again. That'd be very annoying. Right, so yeah, the oil field sequence, guys. So yeah, I'm going to make a save. No matter what, you do want to make a save here. Even if you're quite good in the oil sequence fight, when you have to shoot Vamp at the end, that's quite easy to mess up, because if you're not quick, Emma will get killed. And if she takes too much damage leading up to the Vamp part, she'll have much less health and she'll die quicker. So you've got to be very, very careful. But yeah, I'll show you what I do. Yeah, so after you've made a save, yeah, grab the thermal goggles. Come over to this corner here, because here you've got a better view of all the claymores you need to shoot. Right, equip your thermals. Quickly trank that guard. Just shoot him once. And by the time Emma reaches him, he would have fallen unconscious. Just shoot him once anyway, don't really matter. Right, once you shot them 2 guards, switch to your PSG1 and come back to this pipe Emma's walking across, and shoot the 5 claymores on it. We're going to use a pentasmin now. We're going to save 2 pentasmins, by the way, for the Vamp fight at the end. Save 2. So shoot that one. This on the far walkway. 3, 4, 5. You can just get that one, and 6. So if you stand in the corner where I am, that'll be the easiest spot to hit all them. That one which is kind of behind the pillar, this spot we're standing in gives you the best vantage point off that one. Right, so once you've shot all them, we've used 1 pentasmin so far. Now we're going to wait for these enemies to spawn on this tower as Emma reaches. There'll be 3 enemies. 1 will appear on the top left, and then 2 will appear on the bottom from each end. So I'm going to try and get him first. Try and get headshots if you can. The quicker you can get rid of the enemies, the less damage they'll do to Emma. So you've got 1 spawns on the top left, 1 on the bottom left, and 1 on the bottom right. Right, once you've got them, yeah, using your PSG1 trank on the enemies. Obviously, we try not to kill anybody. And then once you've got them 3 enemies, switch to your PSG1, the lethal version, and shoot the 2 ciphers. between, on that middle path. Right, and now what are we waiting for? No ciphers will spawn yet. Yeah, wait for, once Emma reaches that first silo, a guard will appear on there. And if you shoot him quick enough, it doesn't matter where you shoot him, then by the time Emma gets around the front, he would have fallen unconscious. So again, remember, use the PSG1 trank on the enemy, so we don't want to kill them. I am going to call Snake once a game lets you, but unfortunately, you can't call him until right at the end. And all he does then is shoot 2 ciphers for you, basically. Yeah, on very easy mode, you can call him almost right near the start. And his kills don't actually count towards your kill total, which is good. But yeah, like I said, don't come useful on extreme because you can't call him until right near the end. Right, so this is that first guard. This is that guard I said will appear when she reaches the first silo. Just shoot him once, like I say, and by the time Emma gets around the front, that should knock him out. Now that's where PSG1 trank ammo appears. You see me just pick it up. Now that spot, during the vamp fight, you want to stand on it. Because during the vamp fight, you use a lot of ammo, and it'll make it so you automatically restock. So, where I just picked up that trank ammo, guys, remember where that is. During the vamp fight, you're going to quickly run to it, stand on it, and then turn and shoot vamp. And the ammo respawns, guys, when you get below 5 ammo, by the way. 5 or below. And the PSG1 lethal ammo does respawn. I think that's when you get below 10. Or that might be 5 as well, I'm not quite sure. But PSG1 trank ammo definitely respawns when you reach 5 ammo or less. Like I say, PSG1 lethal ammo will respawn. But I can't remember if it's like 10 bullets or 5 remaining when it does. Right, so now what we're going to do. You saw me destroy them 2 ciphers a second ago. Yeah, so sorry, when I was talking, there's 2 ciphers appeared. Yeah, when she reaches the second walkway. And then get ready to shoot the 3 guards. On the next silo, she's walking to. Trank, remember. And then straight after, there'll be a cipher coming behind her. There it is. Sneaky thing. So quickly get to that one. Yes, you quickly take out 3 guards. And then quickly go to cipher behind her. And then quickly shoot it, guys. Right, so I'm standing where the PSG1 trank ammo spawns. So once she reaches this silo, another guard will spawn on it. And as you can see there, when the guards do spawn, you get one on the top left again, and then one on the bottom left, and one on the bottom right. Yeah, so once she reaches it, another guard will spawn on this silo. I'm going to trank him. Remember to keep 2 pentasmins. What I normally do, I use one pentasmin at the start when I'm shooting the claymores. Then I use 1 when the 3 guards spawn on the first silo, 1 when the 3 guards spawn on the second, then that leaves 2 left, and then we save them for vamp at the end. You don't need a pentasmin, just shoot 1 enemy or to shoot 1 cipher. It's only when, you know, time is very important. Obviously, we want to get rid of the guards as soon as possible when 3 spawn, and of course, the claymores are very difficult to hit. Now, when she reaches the third silo, that next silo, eventually that cipher will appear from top right. Quickly kill that before Emma comes around. Otherwise, it'll start making its way towards her. So yeah, quickly shoot that cipher, which appears as Emma walks around that second silo. And now, in a second, Snake's going to appear. So 1 cipher will appear at the top there. And then another one will appear. One will appear from behind her now, actually. But if you call Snake, he should shoot these. If you call Snake as soon as you can, it just saves you a bit of ammo, I guess. You know, going towards your shot count for the big boss trophy. Yeah, so 1 will spawn behind her now. But you can let Snake destroy it. And once you've done this, next up, guys, it's going to be Vamp. So be ready. You want the PSG1 trank. And like I say, as soon as the fight begins, run to where the ammo spawns. Stand on it. That's it. So when you run low on ammo, you automatically restock. And then once you stand on it, yeah, you see where I'm standing? That's where the ammo is going to spawn. So in a second, we're going to run back and we're going to stand here. Yeah, so you see where the sun is. That's basically where Vamp and Emma are going to be in a second. Yes, you're going to stand here. Yeah, you've got to be very, very quick on this part. She'll die very quickly. So as soon as you get control back, yep, stand up, run over here. that's about it about there. That's it. Equip your PSG1 trank. Equip your thermal goggles. You just want to see where he is better. If you know where he is, it don't matter. But if you lose track of him, use thermal goggles to find him quicker. And then start headshotting him, guys. Use your pentasmin. I mean, if you shoot Emma, be careful you don't shoot Emma. But if you just aim for his head, you should hit his head most of the time. There you go. That's it, guys. I think I only used one pentasmin there. But yeah, you do use quite a lot of ammo. And that's it. So you'll be back in the pass room afterwards. The next save is not too far away. I think it's 15 minutes between that last save and the next one. So we're going to get one dog tag on the way up. But what I hate about this bit is trying to get across that bridge. There's loads of holes in it now. And I fell down there once or twice. Yes, holes and trapdoors still. So when you come up here, take the outer path, which I'm doing because there's a guard at the bottom right and he's looking left. So come up here, take this path, come down and you'll come on the side. You come sort of behind him and to the sides. Yep, then hold him up. Get his dog tag, guys. That's it. And then trank him. At this point, you've got 125 dog tags. Yep, there we go. So you've got way more than what we need. Yeah, equip body armor. Of course, be careful you don't equip your special items if you have any. Yeah, so I'm going to lob a shaft grenade. The thing is, you need to be quick because the I mean, you could shoot these ciphers if you want. It's up to you. But I'd just lob a shaft grenade. Yeah, if you want to take your time here, yeah, I guess you could just shoot them down. And then you can just shimmy across the railing. Yeah, be very careful. Because when you jump, you land on another trapdoor. So there's holes, there's trapdoors there. Yeah, I guess if you want to play that safe, guys, shoot down the ciphers. And then just shimmy across. That might be safer for you. Just be careful you don't jump over onto a trapdoor, like I say. There's holes, but there's still little trapdoors there. And then once you get here, guys, enter the elevator. And you'll begin the torture sequence. Right, so we're very close to the end. Still like half hour left. But the Metal Gear Ray fight takes a long time. So I'm not going to make a save here. There is a save coming up. But I just want to get past the first sort of warehouse first. Right, so be ready to spam triangle here. The thing I hate about Solidus fight as well is because at the start of it, you have this sort of torture sequence where he grabs you. This one's make it easy. So spam triangle. But on extreme, it's very, very hard. And I always end up in the Solidus fight with like 30% health. Like my lowest health it can be. So yeah, spam triangle. Yeah, I don't know why I've done that on extreme. You literally start the Solidus fight with low health just because of the torture sequence just before it. It's just too hard to spam triangle unless you've got a turbo controller, I guess.
Ninja?
Yeah, so after surviving that, skip through cutscenes.
Of the Russian troops.
No, that was just a smokescreen.
A smoke screen?
Yeah, I think I was looking at something now. This is why I've not skipped through this codec call yet. But I will do, eventually.
The Patriots.
What?
I deceived my troops. Betrayed.
Here we go. Right, so yeah, skip the codec call.
So you joined hands with him to pay.
There'll be a little cutscene with not Emma, Olga,
mutual gain.
which you have to watch until she frees you.
If Solidus gets away with
Olga,
You might want to make, a save here, guys, instead of the
I'll free you in a
Tengu fight. It's not really that far away. Yeah, just in case you mess up in this next section. It might be a better spot, actually. I mean, not here. I mean, once you get out of the torture room and you're in the warehouse with the enemies. Yeah, you might want to make a save there, just in case you mess up that bit. But it normally works quite well for me. I guess because I've done it so many times. But I guess you can look at it and decide what you think. Yeah, we're going to be making a save that Tengu fights, Metal Gear Ray, and Solidus, assuming you've still got 3 saves left to make. Maximum of 8 saves. So it's, rather than save just for a Tengu fight, you might want to save just before the warehouse. It's only a few minutes before. It's not really big. It's not going to be like a big sort of time waste, even if you do have to retry the Tengu fight. Yeah, so once you get here, guys, like I say, this is, if you want to, make your save here instead of before the Tengu fight, just in case you're worried about messing up this bit. But yeah, wait for him to turn around. Do a cartwheel past him. right, and up the steps. Now at the top of the steps you're going to get codec call, and then you're going to hide against a wall at the top, and there'll be a guard just past the wall. You're going to wait for him to look left. That guard there. Once he looks left, run behind him and melee him from the right. And hopefully you might knock him down. It will not count as kill if you do. But you knock him down either way, and then come along here, jump, dodge across the gap. Make sure you run beneath that camera. And with all that timing, as long as you do everything the same and with the same timing, you should avoid all the enemies. And then once you get to this corner, crouch beneath these boxes, and then when that guard looks south, run past him, guys, and head in the exit. That's it. So yeah, I don't find that a bit too bad, but you might want to search for it if you do have trouble. Now here, run to the south until you reach locked door, and you hear the door lock sound. Yep, and keep answering your codec call. Very important. Yeah, keep answering the codec. And then once you reach that door, then run to the fire door. Again, keep answering your codec, guys. Yeah, once you get a little picture, just press your codec button again to cancel it. Yeah, then make your way back, and as you get back to the middle door, you should trigger, yeah, this chat with Rose. Now, Snake's going to appear in a second. Now, to get Snake's dog tag without taking damage, follow what I do exactly. Yeah, this is how to do it without taking damage. So, make sure you switch your blade to a blue version, so it's not going to kill him. And you're just going to attack him once, make sure you close, attack him once, and then run through him. Attack him once, run through him. If you don't run through him, he'll shoot you. But if you run through him, what it does, it triggers him to a melee attack. But because you run through and behind him, it misses you. And just keep doing that. So attack once, run through him. Wait for him to turn around, attack once, run through him. Wait for him to turn around, attack once, run through. And just repeat that until he falls down. You have to use your blade here anyway to progress this part. And then kind of go near the exit. That's it. Once you knocked him down, put your sword away, pick him up and drop him to get Hideo Kojima's dog tag, guys. Yeah, there it is. Final dog tag in the game. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 6. Plenty of dog tags. And what you're going to do next, just equip body armor ready. Now you're going to drag him near the exit. Because you've used your blade a few times, and also because you're at the exit door, once Snake recovers, you'll automatically enter the next room and you will not take any damage from his gun. Yeah, I said in my easy guide how I was going to do this. You know, get his dog tag and avoid taking damage. And this is how. This is how I managed to figure it out. So yeah, there you go. As soon as he turns around to shoot you, you'll automatically trigger to the next scene. Right, so this is where I'm going to make my save. If you've already made it in the warehouse, obviously do not make the save. This is where I'm going to make it. So what I do first, stay where you are, switch to your M9, and take out the 7 enemies ahead of you. They shouldn't hit you from here. I mean, they might hit Snake, but they shouldn't hit you. But I think Snake's, once you get to next Tengu fight, I think his health refills itself, just yours doesn't. Yeah, so if I'm here, take out 7 enemies. There's 2 on the top, then there'll be 5 down below. The 2 on the top, if you sort of aim near the weapon, it can't, I think it hits him in the groin and it kills him. I mean, it doesn't kill him, we're using the M9. But you know what I mean. Knocking him out. Yep, so once got these 7 enemies. That's it. I like to get rid of them because you normally take too much damage when you pass them. Now, we're going to try and do the glitch here. So, equip your stun grenades. And now you're going to kind of slowly move forward and lob your stun grenades to stun the enemies for a short time. So you can hopefully get past without taking too much damage. So I'm going to lob one there. Sort of crouch until it explodes and then start running past and lobbing stun grenades. You've got 6 stun grenades. So I've got 4 left. Now, when you get to fire door, what you're going to do, you want to lean against it. I mean, obviously, you're going to wait till you get a window because the enemies will keep interrupting you. Lean against it, go into first person mode, let go of leaning, and then quickly do a combo, and on the kick, let go of R1. In that way. Yeah, see, Snake gets full health when you get to this part. Yeah, so again, guys, once you get time, that's when you need lob stun grenades so the enemies don't interrupt you. Lean against the door, go into first person mode, let go of first person, attack 3 times, and then once you do a kick, let go of first person, and then you should glitch through the door like so. And then come in here, guys, and then you're going to do this fight. So for this, you got to kill a lot of enemies here. You got to kill a lot of enemies, but if you do get low in health into orange, just crouch until it recovers back to blue. What you're going to do, because you got killed so many, it's best to just come here. Otherwise, if you don't help Snake, he'll die by the time you get a chance to kill them all. Well, not kill them all, but knock them all out. It don't matter if Snake kill him, but you have to knock him out. You're going to have your blue blade, hold L1 to hold it up to defend, and just keep running from enemy to enemy, trying to knock him out with your blades. That's it. That's all you're going to keep doing, guys. I think you got to do like 50 enemies or so on extreme, and it's quite a lot. That's why I didn't want to be doing this bit again, because you're probably going to die on Metal Gear Ray a lot. Metal Gear Ray save is probably very, very important. If you don't get a strategy down, then you're pretty much just going to fail the fight, and it's quite tricky to do. But once you get a strategy going, it's quite easy to do. It works really well. But yeah, just keep doing this, guys. And while you're doing it, I'm just going to kind of go over the Metal Gear Ray fight a little bit. So when you first get control, there'll be a sort of dialogue for about a minute. And while the dialogue is out, you want to go and grab any stinger missiles in the area, just so you got 20 full. I don't think you've probably not got hardly any at this point, due to Harrier fight. And your ammo doesn't restock on this last sequence like it does on very easy mode or easy. Yeah, so during the dialogue, at the start of the Metal Gear Ray fight, you're going to go and grab all the ammo in the area. Not all the ammo, I mean you only need 20, you've only got stock for 20 anyway. You grab the ration in the middle, we're not going to use it, but yeah. And then once the fight begins, we're going to make the save. And then straight away, we want to shoot the middle ray, then the right, then the left, then the middle, then the right, then the left, in that order. So middle, right, left, middle, right, left. And each time you're going to go for a knee shot and then a headshot. A knee shot will make their mouth open up, and when you shoot them in the mouth and it's open, you do much more damage. I think you do like 30% damage. But if not, if you just hit them in the head when it's closed, you do much less damage. And then once you've done middle, right, left, like I say, you're going for knee shot and then a headshot. Then you're going to do the middle one more time, knee and head, and then do the one on the right, headshot quickly. So middle, right, left, middle, and then the headshot on the right one. But sorry, when you begin, you run and do a dodge towards the Metal Gears. Yeah, it's very important. So as soon as the Metal Gear Ray fight actually begins, run forward, dodge once, and then that's where you're going to start shooting from. And then once you've done all them attacks I just mentioned, don't worry, I will explain it again. I'm just trying to give you a bit of a preview, I guess. Yeah, then you're going to run back, and when the Metal Gear, just before it's about to land on you, you're going to dodge to avoid its stomping attack. And immediately you're going to run right to avoid its laser, and then once you run out of the way of its laser, you're going to quickly look at the Metal Gear Ray, aim up with the stinger, and shoot it in its mouth quickly. You do need to aim up quite a bit in order to hit it, because you're literally right underneath him. And then once you've done so, you're going to run right to the stinger missile at the 3 o'clock location. So if you imagine where you started, and you got obviously like 6 o'clock from where you started, 3 o'clock. There'll be stinger missiles kind of at some key points around you. Okay, or they always spawn in the same spot. I think you got one at 3 o'clock, one to north east, one to north west, one at 9 o'clock, and then one at southwest and southeast, kind of like that. But yeah, as soon as you shot him at a laser, you run right to the stinger missile at the 3 o'clock point. Then from there, you quickly leg shot the right ray and then headshot it to kill it, and then quickly turn to the far left ray and quickly kill that. And then once you kill them rays, by that point some more should start spawning. But if you kill the first 3, then you're going to run halfway between the next stinger missile in an anti-clockwise manner. So the one at kind of the 1 o'clock location or northeast. So you run halfway to that, and then you're going to wait for the next ray to jump on the arena, and then you're going to knee and headshot him twice. And then once you knee and headshot him twice, you're going to quickly knee and headshot the Metal Gear Ray on the outside of the arena, but the one on the left. and they're going to quickly switch back to the one on arena and quickly kill it. Yeah, so like I say, since you spawn in, grab this thing of missiles. If you do want a text description of this fight, guys, just check out my text guide, and it's in there. Like I say, there's quite a lot to explain here, and if you mess up any steps, it can kind of mean death. I mean, you've got quite low health at this point anyway, because your health from Tengu fight unfortunately carries over to this. Your health doesn't refill. But you grab all stinger bullets while you're waiting until you've got full ammo. Right, so I'm just going to walk you through it, guys, as we do it. So like I say, to begin, you're going to run forward and dodge, and then you're going to start shooting them. You need to be very quick. If you're not quick enough, one of the Metal Gears will get a missile off likely. If that happens, just restart it. Like I say, once the fight begins, that's when I'm going to make my save, because I do not want to be watching this dialogue every single time. And like I say, we're going to shoot the middle, then right, then left, then middle, then right, then left. And you're going to go for knee and headshot. Knee head, knee head, knee head. And then once you've done that cycle twice, and we go back to the middle one, try to shoot him on the right leg, because then he drops closer to the one on the right, and they can get the headshot in quicker on the right one before you turn around and start running away. Just my movements and everything is very, very important here. So if you need to, just watch it in slow motion or whatever works for you, or look at the text guide. Right, so once the fight begins, now I'm going to make a save. And then once you get control back, I'm going to run forward and dodge. I try to keep up with myself here. Yeah, run forward and dodge. Yeah, there we go. Run forward and dodge. Now stinger. Knee, head. Knee, head. Knee, head. Remember, middle, right, left. Middle, right, left. That's it. When you shoot the knee, the head will normally drop near where you shot the knee. Yeah, so right. This is the second cycle now. Right, and then back to the middle. Now right, head, and then head on the one on the right. That's it. Then start running back. Dodge just before he lands. Run immediately right to avoid the laser. Aim up quickly, shoot him in the head. Then run over to this thing missile at like 3 o'clock. Quickly kill that right ray, knee and head. And then shoot the one on the left. He'll probably be jumping up to you at this point. Knee and head. Always go for knee and head shots. There you go. And then once you've got that third ray, you can run halfway towards that next thing in missile. Can you see it? Then from here, do not shoot any more rays. Let them jump onto you. You'll find if you shoot them, they sometimes jump on a bit earlier and they get too close to you. So you're going to shoot them twice. Knee head. Or damage them twice, sorry. That's it. Once you've done it twice, quickly shoot that one on the left. Outside the arena. Yeah, not the one on the right outside the leftmost ray on the outside of the arena. Yeah, they managed to get a missile. If you hear any missiles come in, get ready to dodge. Normally that wouldn't happen. But once you've got a fourth ray, run down to the northeast stinger missile drop, which I just have. And now from here, this ray going to kill the enemies. So now wait for this thing at the this fifth ray, or number 6 actually, to jump on. Hit him twice, or damage him twice. And then quickly damage the ray on the right side of you. And then quickly switch back to the ray which is on the arena. And kill him. Now wait for the next ray to jump on. And this is it, guys. This is a cycle. It's like a loop. Once this loop gets going, you can see there's one ray, Rose, number 5. It's actually on the far left of the arena, and for some reason when you do this loop, it doesn't attack you. But there's a lot of ways to do this loop, and I find a lot of speedrun methods, they're too hard to replicate. But this way, I find it a lot easier to explain and to replicate. And I like my positioning on this as well, because I'm standing on a single missile. Basically what happens, once you get the fight going, you're going to wait for the Metal Gear Ray to jump on the arena. Once he does, you're going to knee and headshot it twice. So knee headshot. Then straight after, you're going to shoot the next Metal Gear on the right. Just damage him, knee head, and then quickly switch back to this one. Now if you want to get used to the timing, when a Metal Gear Ray jumps onto the board, you can sort of shoot just before it lands. And then by time, just before your rocket's about to land, its lock on will appear, and you quickly lock on and hit it. And when you do hit it, damage it in the head, it will normally do 2 steps before you can lock on again. There you go, 2 steps, and you can lock on just before its second step lands. ready to do a second shot. Because if they get too close, guys, they'll do a laser. So it does kind of help when you shoot just before lock-on appears. Get used to the timing. Because if you're not quick, the laser can hit you before you get a chance to damage them. But if you're shooting just before lock-on appears, they normally don't get a chance to do the laser if they're close enough to do it. And this is it, you're just going to keep doing this once you get into the loop. So I'll say again, once you jump onto the arena, knee, head, quickly shoot the one on the right, then back to one on the arena, finish him off, knee, head, and then you wait for the next one to jump on, and just repeat that. You need to wait for the next one to jump on, otherwise, if you damage it any more than what you did, it will jump on too early, and it might get too close and mess this up. And the reason you have to keep shooting the one on the right is because if not, if the two outside the arena have the same health, then the next one will jump on in sort of number order, which is that one called Rose, which is on the left. That's if they both have the same health, but if one has lower health, he will take priority and jump on next. So that's a key reason why we have to damage that one on the outside of the arena before we switch back and finish off the one on the arena. Like I say, if you kill one on the arena and they're both outside have the same health, the next one in number order will jump on. Or if the one on the outside with less health, he will take priority and jump on next. That's what's very important to keep this loop going. You have to make sure you damage one on the outside before killing the one on the arena. We have to keep number 5 Rose alive to keep this loop going. I mean, the hard bit, I guess, is getting the loop started. Once you get the loop going, I mean, as you can see, it's fairly easy to keep it. You've got to be quick enough to make sure, you know, when you're damaging this guy, make sure you're quick enough to damage it. I mean, if you accidentally shoot the one on the right, if you accidentally shoot him in the head instead of a knee and head, that's fine. You've only got to damage him once. Just go for whatever you can, quick, and then quickly switch back to one on the arena. Because, like I say, sometimes if the one on the arena has got too close to you, you might do the laser, and you do not have much time to react to that and damage him before he does it. Yep, and once you get loop going, as you see, they will not be attacking you, and it's really good, guys. Once you get it going, it works really well. Works really well. Like I said, the first part could perhaps be that first bit going. I mean, you do middle, right, left, middle, right, while you dodge towards them, middle, right, left, knee, head shots, and then you go back to middle, knee, head, and the one on the right, head, and then you run away, you dodge before he lands, and then you run immediately to the right to avoid the laser, then straight after you're out of the path, you lock onto his head, hit him, that'll kill him, and then you carry on to that stinging missile drop on the right at about 3 o'clock. From there, you kill the far right Ray quickly before he starts walking towards you, knee and headshot again. Then you turn left and kill the Ray number 3 on the left, and then you wait for number 4. Well, after destroying 3, you then run halfway between the stinging missile you're currently standing on and the next one to northeast. Run halfway, then from there start killing number 4 when he jumps on. But before you kill number 4, make sure you damage the left Metal Gear Ray on the outside of the arena. Rose will always be the one on the far right because she'll go behind you. But when you're killing number 4, you have to make sure you damage number 6 before you fully kill number 4. And then once you damage number 4, then you can kind of... Once you damage, number 6, I'm getting a bit mixed up here. Once you damage number 6 and number 4 is dead, then you can kind of make your way to that final stinging missile at the northeast point from where you start. And then from there, start the loop. It's kind of how it works. Like I say, if you want it broken down in text form, just check my text guide in the description. But if you try and follow me what I'm doing in the video, like I say, my positioning and my actions are very, very important, and my timing. The main thing you need to go, I think the main thing you need to know is when you get a loop going, it's like I was saying about what Metal Gear Ray takes priority. It'll always be either one with less health, or if they've both got the same health, the two on the outside, then it'll be the next one in number order. And once you've got to kill 20 on this, on extreme mode, I know. Pretty crazy, you got to kill 20. And I'm not sure if it's 20, I think it's 20 life bars. Because you'll see, I actually finished the fight when one is still standing because I damaged the one on the outside. I think it's 20 life bars worth of damage. But yeah, E01L will be the last one. Yeah, E01L. That's the final one. So you'll see here, Dog is still alive. Oh, I think it's EO2. Yeah, E01L is the last one. But you'll see, I actually finished the fight before E01L is dead. And I think it's because I damaged E02L. Like I said, I think it's 20 life bars worth of damage you have to do. Yeah, so I'm going to shoot him one more time, then I'm going to do the usual switch to one on the right. And that ends the fight. Yeah, that's it, because I did 20 life bars worth of damage. That's it, the Metal Gear A fight, guys. I know a lot of people, I don't think that's the worst one. I think once you get used to the strategy, it works. I find that works pretty well. Like I say, there are quite a lot of ways to do that strategy, but I find that way I've just shown you, that works. I think that's the easiest way to replicate, and it's the easiest to do. Because I'm standing on the, because you stop on the ammo drop as well, you don't have to do any, once you get a loop going, you don't have to move around at all. Yeah, so here, be ready to spam triangle. I hate this part. I just lose so much HP here. I know, and now you're going to have no HP for Solidus fights. Yeah, but what can you do, eh? I guess you've got a turbo controller. Use it there. And hopefully you'll keep most of your health. But for Solidus fights, yeah, this can be quite tricky. I'm going to kind of cheese it, so I'll make a save here. Yeah, I do kind of cheese this fight. You're going to keep, what you're going to keep doing is going to keep hanging off a ledge and force him to do an attack. And then as he starts to attack, you're going to stand up and attack him a few times. And then drop off the ledge and keep doing that, guys. But when you attack him, in order to get the maximum amount of damage, you want to actually punch him. But you don't want to do a triple punch in a row, because that will knock him down. The key is to leave him standing. And it seems to keep the cycle going quicker and better. So what you'll do, you'll either do, like I say, do not hit him 3 times in a quick sort of time period. You need to pause between one of the punches. So you can either punch him twice, pause, punch, or punch him once, pause, punch. However you want to do it. Just do not do 3 punches at the same time. So I'm going to jump off the edge. Well, not jump, but I'm going to hang off the sides. Now when he goes to do it, it's when he goes to do his slam, this attack here. Once he goes to stand both swords down, just as he starts, you stand up, like say, punch, punch, pause, punch, or punch, pause, punch, punch. That way. Punch, 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 or punch, punch, punch. Like I say, it's very important. I think I do make a mistake here. But yeah, very important you do not do a triple punch in a row. And just keep slowly doing that, guys. In between, if you do need to kind of heal up out of critical, just you can try to crouch if you want. If you get a chance. Yeah, like mistake, I accidentally knocked him down there. Because when you knock him down, it changes his next few attacks, and it makes the fight go longer, and it might make him dash around a bit more. And sometimes when he dashes around, especially in this second stage, he can attack you just with kind of normal attacks, even when you're hanging. But even on the second stage, once you get into the rhythm, guys, it does work pretty well. It just might take a few retries to get this working. I mean, he doesn't really attack you. On the first stage, he changes stages, by the way, when he reaches half HP or half stamina. He'll get rid of his tentacles, and he'll be more aggressive with his weapons, his swords. Yeah, he can attack you after dashing if you're hanging over the edge in his second stage. But once you get the strategy going, it does work pretty well. The thing is, for the second stage, if you crouch beneath dropping down, that can mess it up. So in the second stage, you kind of be wanting, you don't really want to be recovering your health. I mean, if you have to, probably just recover one bit at a time and then drop down. But ideally, you want to be sort of attacking him, dropping down instantly. Attacking, dropping instantly, especially on this second stage. So I'm almost there. But on the second stage as well, you still want to climb up during the same attack, you know, when he slams down with his swords. But you want to climb up a little bit later. Because what will happen as soon as you climbed up, he'll try to kick you. And if you climb up too early, when he begins his sort of two-sword slam, his kick will connect. But if you climb up a little bit later, his kick will miss you. And then you can sort of do the punch attack on him.
Quit playing around.
So yeah, right now in the first stage, we climb up as soon as he begins the attack. But on the second stage, you want to climb up just before it lands, or when he's about to pull his swords forwards. So he'll raise his swords above his head, and just before he goes to pull them forwards to attack, that's when you want to climb up on the second stage. So second stage now. And what you might want to do is when he's dashing around, you might want to just block. So hold block and look what direction he's coming from and block in that direction. Because if you hang in when he's doing that attack, that's like I say when he might attack you. So yeah, if you mess it up, this is what can happen if you mess it up in the second stage. He might start dashing around. But he wants to get it going. I messed it up again, I knocked him down.
Quit playing around.
Yeah, so hopefully this is it where I get the strategy going. So yeah, like I say, when he's on this second stage, make sure you climb up just when he's about to pull his swords down. Yeah, so that kick will miss you, but if you climb up too early, it will hit. So again, now, punch, 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 drop down, and climb, punch, 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 and just repeat that, guys. Yeah, it might, like I say, it might take you a few retries just to get that rhythm going. But on the second stage, he might, rather than hanging over the edge, because the more chance he's going to hit you, on the second stage, when he's dashing about, you might want to stand up and just try to block wherever his attack's coming from. And then when he's finished his attack chain, then drop off the sides. I mean, I'm bleeding here, so my life is slowly going down. But I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him in time. Problem is, if I crouch now to recover, it might change his attack. And I've got into a nice rhythm here. And this will be it, guys. So big boss rank done on extreme. Yeah, well done if you've managed to do that. It's quite difficult, isn't it? I think it's like a 7 or 8 kind type of difficulty. Maybe an 8 perhaps difficulty. But I guess at least you do get 8 saves. Would have been worse. It's like a complete permadeath mode. Would have been probably like a 10 difficulty then. But yeah, I'm just going to skip them cutscenes. Them cutscenes will count towards your time, about 10 minutes. I finished at 2 hours 30. 8 saves, no continues, 3 alerts which are mandatory. No one killed, no rations used, and it was about 536 bullets. Because I did die during Solidus on my recording a few times, and I just took my final bullet count from that. Yes, my final ammo used was 536. Final dog tag count was 126 in the plant, and in the tanker was a 79, I believe, or was it 89? One of them. But yeah, that's it, guys. Big boss, you'll get a trophy and the code of big boss, and also pass this run if you have not already got that, without killing anyone, and also the trophy for not getting any alerts if you have not got that one either. I think I got that on my easy playthrough. Yep, Poodle, that's for getting the tanker stealth suits. And then that one, Shiba Inu, that's for getting the plant stealth suit, guys. And then extremely solids, platinum trophy, finally got it all. So yeah, that's Metal Gear Solid 2 gun done. I'm going to release this as a single video and also like a full platinum video. I think it's going to be probably under about 8 or 9 hours. And we've got Metal Gear Solid 3, guys. Metal Gear Solid 3, by the way, just a bit of a preview. We're going to be doing everything in one playthrough. So that's not going to be long at all. Probably going to be like a 3 or 4 hour long video. And that's going to be a complete platinum all in one. But yeah, that's my Metal Gear Solid 2, guys. My guides for that. I hope you've enjoyed them all and they've been really helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.